Hello, brothers. What's up? It's International Passport again for yet another classic live stream. I hope you're all keeping well. I want to say a huge shout out to my old subscribers. Thank you so much for your support over the years. And of course, a huge shout out to my new subscribers. Welcome aboard the International Passport movement. Um, Again, I want to thank brothers for taking part in the live streams 2 days ago. We had the Ethiopian live stream, classic, broke records. I'm sure brothers are now looking to get over there to Ethiopia. We've got a super chat. Shout out to Ford Farlane for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, brother. That was a quick super chat, the quickest I've ever had in a live stream. Thank you, brother. He says, greetings and salutations, brothers. Let's start this stream off right. Yes, indeed, brothers. Support the channel through super chats, cash apps, like the video, comment, and subscribe. I have a very shout out to Ford Farlane for that. I have a very special guest here today called Obstacles to Opportunity. We've had him, in some previous streams before. This is a very intelligent brother doing great things all around the world, doing great things in Israel, and I am 100% sure that he will do great things in Mexico. But I will let him introduce himself. So without any further ado, Opportunity, please tell the audience who you are, what you do, and then we'll go on from there, brother.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? First of all, much respects. Thanks, International Passport and the International Passport community. What's going on? I appreciate the time. So, my name is Obstacles to Opportunity, man. That's what I call myself on the platform. Of course, my name is Sean. I've specialized in travel. I've been an expat expert. If you guys don't know what an expat is, basically somebody who lives overseas, a foreigner to the countries in which they live in. So, I've been an expat for over 16 years, lived overseas 16 years, and we've been all over the place. So we've been all over the world, the continent of Eurasia, in America, of course, South America, Africa, Australia. We've been all over living in these countries. So I specialize in that. I specialize in understanding the difference in massive amounts of different culture. And of course, I speak about it when I'm talking about financing, when I'm talking about relationships or tech and travel. So once again, man, it's obstacles to opportunity, and we believe in the mindset we got, man. So all you need to do is hotwire your mind and have a different vision and a different lifestyle. Shout outs to International Passport.
Great intro, Mr. Obstacles to Opportunity. That's a brother right there in Israel. So brothers, Obstacles to Opportunity is currently living in Israel. I don't want to obviously speak on Israel too long, but brother, yes, speak about why you're currently in Israel very briefly, and why you chose Mexico out of all countries in the world to move to. Then we'll start going into what cities you chose, etc., etc. Carry on, brother.
Okay, so yeah, most of my line of work is actually I'm a consultant. So it depends on what in particular. I specialize in two areas now, geopolitics and then also economics. And I'm, slowly for surely getting into the economic sector, but mostly before that it was geopolitics. So I usually do work overseas related to that with organizations, period, across the board, private and public. So I've been doing that, living overseas, enjoying it, and then actually continuing to push forward while at the same time having my investments, whether that be back stateside or whether that be, of course, overseas. Now, what was the second part of the actual question? What I do?
Why? Actually, so hold on, brother. Everyone in the live stream chat, how is Opportunities audio? Is it loud and is it clear? Because it's very low on my end, and I'm thinking it might be something to do with my headphones. I just want to make sure that everyone in the live stream chat can hear the brother with his mighty roar very loud and clear. This brother is very eloquent, and you need to hear him loud and clear, to make sure that the message gets into your brain. How is his audio, brothers? Put one in the chat if the guest's audio is very good. Okay, it's my fault. Opportunity. I apologize for that, brother. Shout out to Mr. Chill. Hold on, what the flip? Shout out to Mr. Chill for the $4.99 super chat. He says, "Great stream, thank you, bro. Much appreciated, brother." So Opportunity. Why did you decide to move to Mexico? What was the factors behind it? Mexico is a very weird choice out of Colombia, Costa Rica, and other Southern American countries. Speak on that, brother.
What? Man, I've lived in South America many times before in places like Brazil, Paraguay, Argentina, Colombia, Suriname, if you want to count that. And then, of course, Trinidad. Trinidad's more central, but nevertheless, in Latin America, in different countries underneath America. So the reason I chose, of course, Mexico City. I think a lot of people don't know too much. They think about Sancarios, you know what I'm saying? They think about the cartel, they think about the border. But for me, when I first got in the military, man, we used to take the 30 minutes, 40-minute drive from San Diego or Camp Pendleton and drive straight into Mexico and go to Tijuana. We love going to Tijuana. Sometimes we even went to Rosarita. But we drive into border city, and everybody used to go there back then, And that's a border city, might I remind you. Tourists, but also border city. And I say that because, of course, trafficking goes on border cities and border, land masses where there's a crossing. But long as you're not a part of that underworld, you don't get clapped up and caught up into that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? So when we go to Mexico, I chose it because it's a beautiful city and a lot of people don't sleep on it. I believe it's the sixth right now, the sixth largest economy. Now, wait, let me make sure, but it's somewhere around, it's in the top 10. So it's in the top 10 as far as the economies in the world. And it has massive amounts of good culture. Now, no disrespect to the rest of Latin America, but Mexico has brought back massive amounts of its pre-colonial culture. That means before Columbus and before Europeans came there. So they have that to experience, and also they have a beautiful location in Mexico City. I mean, where we're staying at, it's pretty one of the posh areas in Mexico City, but it's between culture, family, friendships, what is it, attachment to reality, and then food and pre-colonial culture. It's some of the reasons I chose Mexico. Mexico's a gorgeous, beautiful place. You need to go check it out because most people, like I said, when they think of Mexico, they think of all these movies, Sancario, and violence and all that other crazy nonsense. When Mexico City is basically, like I said, a good international hub. It's good to do business. A lot of business is done from Mexico to America. So if you want to move yourself up in different asset classes, like manufacturing, agriculture on a large scale, most of what we have, even our automotive industry exists in Mexico and it's brought into America. Check out the NAFTA. So once again, Mexico, if it's that bad, right? Let me ask you this. If it's that bad, why are most American companies signing the pact and bringing money across the border? It's massive amounts of wealth there. And it's good to sit downstream and figure out where you can actually, like I said, connect yourself into. I can talk to millionaires in different countries like that. It is not that hard, especially being in America and then also having American, excuse me, and having a lot of initiative. We miss out on a lot of benefits, man.
Fantastic answer to my question there, brother. Um, Mexico City sounds very good. So I've got two questions for you, Opportunity.
Let's
The
go.
first one is, why did you pick Mexico City out of, let's say, Cancun, to Tijuana and other Mexican cities? Second of all is, why are you leaving Israel for Mexico in the first place? Because, Israel is a lot more stable, has a better economy, and I'm sure it's better for your business as well. So why did you make that choice as well, or Opportunity?
All right, so we're gonna go to the first one. And the first
Yes.
one was, let me get this clear.
Why
Why
did
did I,
you pick Mexico City over any other city in Mexico?
the ladies? No, I'm just kidding. She got a fatty. No, so I heard about Cancun, etc. Those are tourist areas, right? And if anybody's learned anything from this event, because I don't want to say certain words, right? That happened from this event that's been happening is that stuff is flaky. It can go in a second. So we have to build economics around, sustainability. And for most part, Latin America is joined with a pact or a group like the EU called like Moscato, and I'm probably killing their pronunciation. But it's one of those leaders in that pact. So it's a very impactful area in Latin America, period. And I chose Mexico City versus Cancun and all these other places because I'm not on vacation. I'm putting in work. And as you know, just like in America, I'm not going to ask you, hey, it's going to be, hey, man, I'm trying to make a comparison in America, right? Okay, here we go. Why don't you go to Hawaii, man? Why'd you go to New York? Because I'm finna get busy. I'm finna do some real business, right? I'm really trying to make opportunities happen. And yeah, there's some stuff in Hawaii, and that's a nice place. But I know the heart of America is in DC, it's in New York, it's in these key cities or key states where I need to go in order to make things happen. Not only to make things happen, it's just a different vibe. You understand? I've lived in places like Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro, and then I go up to the northeast of, let's say, Brazil and what is it called, Salvador. And bro, it's an island mentality. Yeah, man, we be there when we be there. Like what? I'm trying to get things done. Hey, man, cool runnings. No worries. Kuma Matata. And so there's different paces with different people in different areas. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going at a different pace, and Mexico City is where everybody goes, even Mexicans. They go to actually get economic success. They know what they're doing, so do I. So that's the place where we want to focus our attention on and stop moving to the places where everybody go. You know what I'm saying? Cancun, everybody do that. Ain't nothing new. Drunk people come, turn up, congratulations. But most people, just like in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, nobody knows that the real key places where Brazilians go or is places like Guyana or Salvador. They don't know nothing about that. Or Philadelphia's. Y'all don't know nothing about that. All y'all know is Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, and then that's it. So same thing with Mexico City.
Okay, brother, I think we need to have a separate stream on these secret places that everyone goes to that we are not aware about that are good places. But I'll reach out to you about the opportunity. That sounds very interesting. Brother, so hold on, brother. Shout out to the super chat over here. James G for the $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. He says, obstacles to opportunities. Thank you for the information. I still do not understand why Mexico City, because the city is shrinking each year. Speak on that opportunity. It looks like he's calling you out, brother.
Nah. He's probably not. He's probably building.
I'm joking.
I know. I'm just throwing some layer in there of diplomacy. Hey, shout outs to James G. Watch me do work, James G. Watch me do work. That's all I got to say. I ain't got to say nothing. I'm going to show you, James G. I'm going to show you, man. But like I said, Mexico City has massive amounts of opportunity. Plus, it goes along the line of a couple of other things I got on the horizon. I own a couple of acres of land out in Kenya, right? Maybe about an hour drive from Mombasa, which is on the East Coast. So in Mexico, the agricultural industry is very strong. We've been looking for strong vendors and, of course, personnel to bring down and do some training because, as you know, a lot of African states don't have the developed agricultural system to the point where that it's in mass production and it's in a way where it learns how to deal with the local dynamics, meaning how do you get the farmer that's the average farmer, right, that wastes almost 70, 80% of their crop every freaking year due to lack of cold storage facilities and that's et cetera. So Mexico has that down on lock. It's one of the areas that's developed and the one areas where you can reach out to those people in those industries and really get connections with. So that's something that I'm looking to understand on a higher level. Remember Kanye used to run around and sound all crazy at everybody when he was talking about factories and all these other different things and people were looking at him crazy? Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, so of course, regular people didn't understand it. They were like, yo, this guy's bugging. He's a millionaire. Why can't he? And it's like, no, you lack understanding of business systems at this high of a level. High fashion, right? And production and distribution and supply chains. That's vastly, you get tariffs, favors, and, agreements. What agreements to leverage in order to get your project imported and exported. So with that being said, he was trying to figure that stuff out. Once he did, he became $6.6 billion worth across the board in all of his business ventures and the richest black man in American history ever. So with that being said, I'm figuring out the same things.
Yes, I like the mindset. This brother has a very powerful mindset, and I want to shout out to opportunity for coming on the platform to inspire brothers. Get out there, brothers. I want to say a huge shout out to Jay Bones. Jay Bones sent a super chat yesterday, £1 45 pence. He says, "For what's up, IP? Hope you're keeping cool." From Jay Bones. Hope you're doing well, Jay Bones. I appreciate the cash app. Sorry, Jay Bones sent a cash app yesterday on a Saturday out of nowhere. I appreciate the support, brother. Thank you so much. So this is very interesting, brother.
And then you
I
had
got
a
a super chat.
second part of question, but I just
Yes, sir.
go ahead.
Before that, bro, let me say shout out to Naeem Abdul Ayad for the $8 super chat. He says interesting, 100% flames. Thank you, bro, for the super chat, bro. Much appreciated. Yes, brother. The second part of the question was why are you leaving Israel for Mexico in terms of because Israel, in my opinion, has a better economy than Mexico. It probably fits more into your work. You can probably make a lot more money. The money there in Israel is stronger than Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. So why did you make that choice, business-wise, opportunity?
I grew inside of Israel. I learned what I have learned. You know, most people don't know. A lot of my friends in Israel are basically multimillionaires, and I mean like well over 100 million. They're like super, what is it? Eclipse me, and that's because I reached out and I found those individuals, and I learned from them over the years. Many of them are in different type of business ventures, but for the most part, you know, I've learned ways of the culture as far as commerce and also as far as other things in areas of life. And that time has ran its course. Now, of course, the barrier to entry is very high here. Small country, not a lot of land mass, supply and demand factor, right? And then also on top of that, entrenched traditional generational wealth and money. And so there is still opportunity, don't get me wrong. But nevertheless, I never planned to like build anything. It's slightly what you said, quote unquote, a developed city already or a developed nation and is continuing to develop. But once again, it was more so for information and learning information. Everything's not about receiving money and necessarily. Sometimes you go through, basically getting no money, right? To learn something or to educate yourself on the ways of doing business and the ways to move differently. So I became so shrewd at it, and of course developed over the years that even my Jewish friends here say, "Hey man, you must be Jewish, man." It's like so. At the end of the day, they're just joking, but nevertheless, at the end of the day, I've learned, I grew, and then of course to the other factors, Israel has its own problems, and I said this on my previous stream. I was in the military, I had PTSD. I don't have time for that. I can accept jobs, being OSS, you know, executive security detail type of stuff and some other type of jobs. And I can get paid $200,000 just for 6 months of
Mhm.
work, you know?
Yeah,
So I'm not getting that now. So I don't want to be in that type of place anymore that take me back to that energy. And so with them and their beef between whatever they got going on, I have no opinion in that. That's between them and them. But nevertheless, that's not my problem. I want to go off and do different things. So that's it.
fantastic, brother. So moving it back to Israel, um, how will you support yourself? No, moving it back to Mexico, sorry. How
Mhm.
will you support yourself in Mexico? Opportunity. You're moving to a whole new different country, whole new different people. Your connections there will probably be a lot more less than you have in Israel. So how will you be making money opportunity? What's your goal to sustain yourself, to support yourself, and actually build connections within the property industry that you currently work in, brother? Speak on that opportunity.
Well, my current line of work, when I do that, they take care of immigration, they take accommodation, transportation, they take care of a lot. And most people say, "Oh man, you got it good." No, I've actually sacrificed to get it good. So once again, there's massive amounts of American companies doing business internationally. Don't you always hear them complain about the stuff? You feel me? Ain't they always complaining? Like
Yeah,
American interests in this country, American interests in this one. Literally, at the US Embassy, they have like an economic specialist, right? And this economic specialist in this department helps Americans, don't care if you're high end, small, medium business, whatever, right? Large conglomerate, they help American businesses, of course, get let's say, a piece of the market share and grow and become successful in other countries. Literally, they put you with the proper loyal, the proper legal team, the proper individuals on the ground in different types of industries, particular events that you need to get in front of, help you with, import, exports. Like, they're specialized in helping American businesses and American citizens increase their businesses and make sure that they're successful in any given country in the world. They just don't hand out visas. So with that being said, we have a lot of tools on our side that we lack. Remember, I tell you guys about real estate. I'm telling you about all these state benefits where you can get money for down payment. And the same thing exists, and it's not super complex, overseas. The first time I was in Paraguay, man, I'm in Paraguay faking it till I make it. And I'm trying to get into, at the time, agriculture. And this guy's, setting up basically acres of orange plantations, and then also greenhouses to produce red bell peppers, blue bell, or green, red, yellow, stuff like that, cucumbers, strawberries, everything. And it's a big business. He's finally bringing these crops back to Paraguay. And he, proceeds to tell me how the game's played. This guy, he's living large, IP, large.
Yeah.
he got I don't want to put his business out, but he's got the best of the best lady, right, from that country. And he's like, this is the life I'm living. You feel me? He was from Europe. But nevertheless, he proceeds to explain like how he's, cornering the market, how he's outmaneuvering his opponents. And, once again, it's good talking with rich folks. They just tell you everything. And so they love to talk about, what they have accomplished and done. And all this opportunity lies in, places like the quote unquote developing countries. So there's a whole different type of experience you can have and things that you can learn, man. And then we'll get into the other parts, not only just business, but it's more so work and life and a balance of that. And from my perspective, Israel's nice and everything, but I believe in the culture. Oh wait, hold on. What was the question that I really didn't answer? Make sure I
So I
did
mean,
hit
like, how will you sustain yourself, brother? How will you make money there
Yeah,
to
okay,
actually
got you. The
and
companies,
make
the,
new
the companies,
connections?
the American companies that I work with. There's companies all over. Go on the internet and type in whatever your profession is overseas. American companies operate across the world. So it's not that what's it called? Crazy to get a job overseas. A lot of them have to incentivize personnel. So they
Mm,
do that via providing housing or paying you a high salary. And you look for those jobs and reach out. Stop reaching out at unemployment. That ain't the answers, bro.
mm.
It's the internet. It's 2021. It's ridiculous. Go on the internet and freaking figure it out. What the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would hate to see some of this stuff 100 years ago. Y'all homies be dead. Ain't no opportunity. You wouldn't even go to the library. You got the internet, you got the phone in your hand, and then you search these jobs, and they're overseas. There's massive amounts of jobs. So once again, even if there's a language barrier, I was in freaking Brazil, bro, with Google Translator, opening up a business. Like, it's ways to make it happen. It's literally with Google Translator, like translating the message. And I had to have a SIM card that somebody else gave me because you can't just go to the airport and pick up a SIM card. You got to have like a social security number. So I had to
Mm.
like negotiate somebody else or deal with them. They gave me a SIM card. I had to get that. Then I had to, you see what I'm saying? So I had to
Yeah.
go through great lengths. So get into jobs that one, and then let's bro, do a remote job. We didn't even talk about remote job, a US based job with remote job. Become a loan officer, come into other jobs. Other companies are now transforming their work environment to home environment. Find it, get it.
Yeah.
Like I do this line of work now, but I'm starting my studies to become a mortgage loan officer, so I can get people in the properties. So once again, I'm going to be that, and I can live anywhere doing that, working with my employer. So it's like it's opportunities in their jobs. Take your fingers, take your thumbs, and put into Google whatever overseas. There's companies who have jobs overseas. They'll set you up. A company ain't going to be like, "Hey, IP, come through. We in what's the location? We in Antarctica. See you when you get here." No, they're gonna be
That's
like,
yeah. You have to be
here's the
proactive, man. You have to be
process.
yeah.
Yeah, here's the process. They want you to go. They paid you already, or they already signed a contract with you, right? Here's the process. Here's the company we have. Other companies I worked for did the same thing. They were like, hey, look, Australia. I went to Australia. They helped me with the process. I didn't do anything. All I did was show up to the designated place, get my examination, right? And then they like, okay, and they had this third party company that did the whole process. It's not real
Mm,
rudimentary. Companies and corporations move in systems. So when they have overseas positions, they have companies that they hire to take care of immigration. They don't do it as a company. They got other things to do. So they hire a company, and then the third party company comes in and says, hey, how you doing, IP? Well, congratulations on the job offer. This is what we need from you: your passport photos, and go to this location. And then you do all this stuff, send them and email them. And they're like, okay, hey, thanks, IP. We'll update you if you need anything else. And then they get the visa and they're like, we need you to send your passport. Once you do that, we're going to get it to you. And then boom, boom. That's it.
thanks for that, brother. I've got a super chat here, real quick opportunity. Shout out to the brother with the, I think, Japanese characters. I'm not too sure, but kanji, or is that Chinese? Thank you, brother, for the $19.99 super chat. He says, AJ, what's up, AJ? He says, thanks for your time, you two. Appreciate that, brother. Opportunity, thank you for your time. It's much appreciated, brother. If you have any questions for Opportunity, you must super chat your questions or cash out your questions, and I will read it out to Opportunity. In the meantime, let's hear the brother speak his intelligent and wise words. So, next question for your Opportunity is, for me, it's more about how you actually did the process to move to Mexico City, especially from Israel, and you being an American national. Did you have to apply for a special visa? What application did you use? How long was the process? Was it like a lottery system? Was it based on your earnings? Because if you earn quite a lot of money, you get priorities. Or do you have a business visa? Speak on that, brother. What was the process?
So there was none. I just accepted the job and they take care of the rest. Like I said, corporations move in different fashions. So that what you're thinking is more of a solo entrepreneur route of entering in a company and moving into a country, right? And going that route is saying, okay, what did I do? How do I go to the visas? It's not like that with companies. Companies, like I just told you, they use a third party contracting company and they do everything. They do the visa requirements, they do et cetera, et cetera. So if somebody accepts a job on that basis, that's how it's going to go. That's very straightforward. So I won't explain much of that. So let me explain the other thing in particular, right? You going on your own and trying to make this way and all this other stuff, right? I did the same thing in Kenya. I did the same thing in Brazil. It's all about hitting the ground and figuring it out. In Brazil, I had to get a CPF. How did I get a CPF? Well, I had to go there and I translated, Google translated while I was at the goddamn government facility. What was the requirements for living in country? And then I figured out, just read them online. What's the requirements? What's a way that I can quote unquote snake my way inside the country? And so I can't tell you specifically what it is because they're all different processes. Like Paraguay, if you search it in, it's the easiest place to get a residency in. All you do, and don't do it verbatim. Of course, go get legal representation and immigration representation. But nevertheless, you put $5,000 in a Paraguayan bank account and you establish a freaking citizen, a residency, and then they approve it. It's real simple. It's the most simplest place in the world to get a residency permit. So it's not that hard, right? That we map it out to be. I think 4 years of college is extremely more harder. So whether you're going the independent route or because you're working remotely, right? That would be a good country to go to. And the most important part is hire, 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 hire third parties. That's it. Most people try to figure this out by themselves and be cheap, right? But this is where I'm telling you to go seek companies that arrange this. So therefore, you pay for a service and they have connections that you just don't have. Like case in point, you know how long it takes to get a visa to Brazil?
Nope.
So it usually takes somewhere like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You got to go to the embassy, right? You got to go to the Brazilian embassy, trade in your da da da. I paid a company $400. They had it to me in one day. You still there?
Damn. Yeah, I'm still
Okay,
there. That
yeah.
was one day.
One day.
Damn.
One day. Turn around like that. One day, and I was applying for like 5 years. They got me 15 years. They called me up. They were like, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm doing good. Well, what's up? They were like, hey, you want it for 15 years? I was like, why not? Give it to me. And they were like, all right, cool. Thanks. Hung up, got it done. Because I've seen these things because I used to work like when I was in the military, having to, make passport runs. And I would be sitting in line with the Marine Corps passports and wait. And then I see some guys always zooming in. I'm like, why they get to cut in line, man? I gotta wait here. And it was because they were the business, right? And businesses have deals with embassies where they come and bring them visas and passport, a constant stream of business, right? And they get benefits from that. So they just bring it up. The carrier comes. I never had to do no interview, had to talk to nobody, none of that. I handed in the information like a consultant company wanted to, and then they got me the visa in a day. And that was the expedited joints. But if you go the average person route, they're going to tell you, schedule an appointment with the embassy, have these documents plus the photo. You come, wait in line, take your phone out your pockets. You might have to sit behind the glass to the loaner, the immigration officer, and say, oh, I want to go to Brazil because I like the culture. And you got to explain your story. Oh, man, I know some Portuguese, tudo bem, obrigado, and when you just pay for a service, I never had to show up nowhere. I just was like, boom, and they just got it done. So all these services exist for different types of things. Whether you want to immigrate to the country, they'll do the same thing.
Fantastic answer to my question there, brother. So next one for you is the bad parts of Mexico City. Are you well aware of maybe racism, maybe things that could make your experience bad? Speak about that opportunity. Have you done your research regarding bad things that could happen to you at Mexico City? How are you preparing for it, or are you just going there with an open mind?
Ooh, racism. Ooh. Nah, let me stop joking. I lived overseas too much, man. Racism be on the floor. Hey, look, it used to be mine, man. You see the flag in the back, man. I used to be a heavy Pan-Africanist, so shout outs to everybody in the Pan-African family. But it used to be one of my cornerstone topics. You remember Black Ambassador was the name. So don't get me wrong. I mean, there's going to be racism everywhere, but there's everything everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Once you become a competitor and you become a competent male, right? You know of those things and you understand them. But, just like in all things in competition, you outbeat the competition. I'm going to be the best. So irrespective to those issues, I'll move accordingly. I'll mitigate my risks. And if I confront them or I have to meet them face on, well, it's a different thing when you're not like trying to get up the ladder, right? Or kiss and pay. It might even be where somebody doesn't want to meet me or somebody wasn't want, I don't care, bro. I'm still going to make it. You know how many loan officers I had to reach out to get like regular underwriting, basically requirements. Basic requirements in America that I met and they could have done for me, multiple loan officers didn't do. I had to go through like 30 of them just to get one that say, I got you. And just give me the respects to do everything that you can do to everybody else. But other loan officers was like, no. I don't know what the factor was. Maybe it was race. I don't care. I just made it happen. It's irrelevant. I'm going to keep pushing. It's irrelevant to the point where I get power and maybe I can change things when I become a loan officer, right? So that's what it's about. But when it comes down to issues and dangers, that's everything around every corner. I've been to war. I've been to Iraq. Ain't no goddamn Mexico going to scare me. I've been in the countries that completely destabilized, meaning like coup d'etats, national state of emergency. Everybody flies out from America because they're scared. I've been to all that. Ain't no goddamn, what's going on drama in Mexico gonna scare me. I know about that underworld and how they make money off of places being organized, not in chaos. You understand? You never seen them old mob movies where the gangs basically extort money or get money from local businesses to
Mm-hmm.
protect them
Yeah.
or protect the community, right?
Yeah. Mean
Same thing
streets.
exists. Yeah, it ain't like, yo, y'all be thinking, people be thinking like Mexico and Brazil is like god dang, communities in America. Ain't no dudes just out there acting stupid, shooting each other over Jordans and Facebook messages like that. Like nah, for real. Like have you ever seen favelas and you see them in the hills and stuff? Who you
Mm-hmm.
think ran electricity? Not the government. Who you think paved roads? So even organized crime in other countries have a code of conduct. They have requirements. You know how people be like in America, yeah, yo, she ghetto because she was raised in the hood. It's dangerous there. She can't be feminine no more. You go to Mexico, shorties be in the favelas the most feminine because the gangs also have law and order. They have certain things you have to follow by. So even in those areas, unless I'm in that industry, they not really going to try to clap at people like those because they collect money from businesses that are normal, that have normancy. They need, sustainability. So they collect money from all avenues. So they don't, like I said, it's not just shoot them up over the dumbest stuff like, oh man, he was talking stuff, so I bumped up the Uzi Vert and I murdered his. Bro, it ain't like that. It's
Yeah.
real organized.
I'd say
Like I said,
also,
they build
you
roads.
got to stay in the right circles, keep away from the bad circles. As long as
That's
you're in the
it.
good circles, doing your thing, business, doing it legitimately, there's no trouble will come your way and no harm will come your way. It's as simple as that, brothers. Next question for you, opportunity is how long will you be staying there in Mexico City, bro? It's 5 years, 10 years, 1 year.
Oh my
How
gosh.
long, bro?
He said 5 years. I'm gonna go down there for about maybe a year minimum, and then I'll see how I go. Because I went there specifically. I want to go to Asia. Like Asia is my next thing. I'm gonna be like retiring there probably. But the thing about it is, with the current build of my real estate portfolio and my heavy investment in Texas, it's a 3-hour flight. So I get to, once I bring down some more properties, I get to finally hold the keys. I'll finally get to go see the dang property and, of course, handle other things and go see my lenders, go see my insurance reps. So go visit some key personnel inside my teams that have been very important. I could take my loan officer out to a good meal, give them season tickets to the game. Like, this is what I do for people who do me favors. Loan officer legitimately gave me a shot, gave me $1 million check. Even though he made money out of the deal, so did I. But he worked with me. He took a risk on me. And even if he didn't, he still gave me business. So I treat people nice like that. And it helped me out in my careers all the time. Most
Mm-hmm.
people, they come to you, you do them a favor, and they keep it pushing. They'll probably never talk to you again ever. They don't worry about paying it forward. They're like, oh, well, we had a service. I paid you, you gave me the service, and then that's it. For me, or you received your commission, and it's a trade-off. It's a win-win, right? But I like to
Yep.
have a win-win-win-win-win and a win-win-win-win-win-win. So why can't we have multiple wins, right? On the same exchange, on the same transaction. So for me, going just a little bit above and beyond like that pays it forward. Where a loan officer or, like I said, a sales rep, a realtor is like, I'm gonna call up my good buddy. They'll call you up just to chop it up with you. They'll have an off-market deal. They'll call you first because they like doing business with you. They like the rewards that come with it. And for me, I'm gonna incentivize any way I can to make sure that I'm gonna be the best option for them or one of the best. And so staying in Mexico, it gives me that access to Texas. For 3 hours, I'm back in Dallas. 2.5 hours, I'm in San Antonio. So I can shake hands, pay the people, give them gifts that are key personnel inside of my plans to take over real estate in Texas.
Fantastic, bro. I love hearing that. This has been a very incredible stream so far. I'll be opening up the phone lines in 5-10 minutes. Do a brother opportunity again, dropping mad game for us. Opportunity. So let's speak about women. So we've got we've
The
got the
topic they
main.
want to hear.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
we got.
Let me grab some water real quick. Hold up.
All right, brother. Opportunity. Why he does that, brothers? Hit the cash app, hit the super chats, hit the like button. You know, you won't get content like this anywhere else. The brother is taking the time out to give classics for us. Woman, you know, Mexican woman. You know, brother, how are you preparing for that? I know you must be excited to meet Mexican women, but we want to know your thoughts on Mexican women. Um, while you're making money, of course, women are important. I don't care what anyone says. We are men. We naturally want a good looking woman, feminine, submissive, virgin, nobody counts by our side. So how are you preparing for Mexican women, brother? And are you interested in them? Or, you know, or are you more of a Israeli type of guy who likes Israel woman? Or
What is it called? Equal opportunity employer, man. That's me all day, every day, man. I don't care what nobody say. Cap. If I build a bridge and I build a nuclear power plant for the community, y'all better shut up for what I do personally.
yeah,
So as far as how I see it, I got D discipline. You know what that is.
yeah,
So, and that's hard. That's hard. But I've actually developed, because I'm older, I'm 34, and I've been traveling across the world. I porked all the girls you can dream of. Like, really, my body count's super high, and I'll be open and transparent about that. And not necessarily because I got game IP, because I don't even got game like that. I'm going to be real. It was mostly my marketplace value. You understand?
yeah.
Going overseas, you're American. Ooh, Black American. What is it? Remember in Rush Hour? She is like, you got American money? You American? When he went to the massage parlor. But it's a lot of that. A lot of girls are like, I never been with a black man. I never been with an American black man, And no disrespect to my African brothers, other people see us as different. They'd be like, oh, American and African from Africa. So with that being said, I met that quota a lot, like Rush Hour, right? I never been with a black man, neither have I. So I was there to fill in the role all the time. So I did that, had my fun in doing that, man. But now more so like, it's all the same, man. One cool guy is no different than the next one, right? It's just slightly different. So, but for people who do, like I said, are in that and involved in that, then of course it's all about mitigation, man. It's all about, like I said, having a steady. For me, I have a couple of girls in my roster now. They all know about each other. I have a girl from Kenya, one from Brazil, one from Poland, and they know about each other. And that's because I do what I want. Like, you know what I'm saying? I became a multi-millionaire by 34. I look good. I've been through war. I've been through all sorts of things. I'm a well-versed man, well-traveled. You better get out of my damn face telling me anything. You
Damn.
can't do nothing. And I've been in the world and I saw how valuable resources are. I'm not like an American who's been boxed in America. So basically, the average person got around 60K. I've been to places where the average person got $200 to their name for the last 7 years. You know what I'm saying? So I know my value.
Yep.
Period. So nobody's going to convince me of any other stupid thing in the name of family, in the name of whatever old orders, ethics, and bro, I make this world I created. Somebody created those rules. I could create my own. And you either get on the program or you get gone. But to be able to be a man, basically telling a woman like this, think about this, IP. And men in the comments can be like this and will be like this if they put their time to it in mind. But after I die, I can perform for a woman for 2 generations like 2 men alive. So basically, even when I'm dead, I'm still going to be performing in an economic sense and a survivability sense for her, even if I'm gone off this planet for at least 2 generations.
Wow.
So she can even get a new man, and that dude wouldn't even fill the void in which I supplied in my lifetime before I passed away, in his entire lifetime, in her lifetime. That's a rare thing to have that type of safety and security.
Yep.
I've seen the real, bro. I've seen shorties have to bust it down for $2. I've seen, like, bro, I'm telling you, it's not a beautiful world we live in. It's very harsh. And men not knowing their value is the most messed up thing, because now you take these average men who have 60K, 70K, bro, on a global scale, you're like the top 10%.
Damn.
And then you take that and then you like waste it, meaning like your relationship and all this other stuff. So dealing with women is entirely different in places like Mexico. I tend to have a cool, solid individual, but once again, they're not going to be. I'm not one of those guys who want to marry and make her the one and all this other stuff. I'm not that type of dude. You can go get somebody else for that. So that's how I'm going to deal with it. Mainly, business is the most important thing because I saw so many gentlemen, even in my industry, young, successful black men, waste their time acting like pit bulls with the pink thing hanging out. So they get caught up in just trying to clap cheeks and they miss out on all these opportunities and they miss out on all these things that they can build themselves up. Most of men build themselves down trying to get access to women. And those are the side thing that comes with the success. They're not the number one driver, bro. My brotherhood and the people that I've built with, that's my primary focus. The women on the side, I just put them in as far as balance.
Yo, shout out to opportunity. Oh, that's what you call high value man talk. That is what you call high value male talk. Oh, brother, this game here you won't get anywhere else. That segment there was powerful. Oh, shout out to Conrad Grant for the $2 super chat. What's up, Conrad Grant? He says, shouts to obstacles to opportunities and IP. Shout out to you too, brother. Much appreciated. Oh, that kind of comment that he just said, that might make you catch the Holy Ghost, brothers. Damn. Shout out to opportunity.
To the guy.
So shout out to opportunity. Oh, what was that, brother? Sorry.
No,
what
I said no disrespect to God.
When you said Holy Spirit.
Wait, hold on. Let me turn on the AC. Hold up real quick.
All right, bro. Hey, brothers. Salute to you, Jeff, the producer. Brothers, again, if you're enjoying this live stream, hit the super chat, hit the Cash App. You know the Cash App is working. Let me post it on the live stream banner. The Cash App is now working. The Cash App is # International 2015 to support the international passport movement, to validate the hard work that I do on my end. Brothers, please feel free to support the super chat. And he's right about that. If you're earning 80K a year, 70K a year around the world, in South America, some parts in Asia, in Africa, you are literally in the top 5%, top 10%. Maybe not in Japan. And actually, on that note, brother, before I open up the phone lines, where in Asia are you looking to live in next? Is it Japan, South Korea, or you don't know yet? Oh, okay.
That's a choice. I'm gonna probably say something. I respect China, man. I respect their history. I respect the people to be like, the poorest people in the world 40 years ago and what they became today. So I would go there just to like I said, understand their culture, understand some nuances. I mean, they outmaneuvered a lot of people in economic sense. They've done well for themselves. So there's a lot of lessons that I can learn as far as in what I'm doing and what I got going on the back end. Because, me, I'm a different type of dude, man. I ain't going to lie to you, IP. I want power. I want acres of land. I want warehouses. I'm that type of dude who want the extra stuff for a particular what reason. I just want to control my destiny. And then also like enjoy the rewards that come with it. But nevertheless, probably there, Thailand, Vietnam, places like this, key places in Asia. I'll probably spend time there because I couldn't do much in China or a place like Hong Kong, but I would like to go there for a period of time and then go to developing or emerging Asia, like ASEAN, which is places like Thailand, Cambodia, stuff like that. So that would be it. But yo, IP, let me say something if it's okay with you, man. I'm gonna talk some trash, man. I'm gonna talk some trash.
But no swearing and
No,
keep it PG, bro.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't wilding like that, bro. I ain't doing none of that. No, yeah. I ain't saying,
talk your ish, bro.
I'm gonna talk my stuff. I'm gonna talk my stuff. Put me on the big screen. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, you guys, man, y'all need to know something. Now, of course, I probably make 6 figures, and then that's different. Bro, you make 60 to 50 to even 40, bro. Like, Contact us. Focus on our content and talk about finances, bro. Stop worrying about getting a shorty or getting a check. That's not the thing you need to worry about. We've been lied to so much, man. Our true art comes when we get older, when we're 34 and all this other just different type of stuff, bro. And your $50,000 is important. I've seen too much in this world, bro. I've seen too much, yo. I've seen people sell their children for $1. Like, this world is harsh. And you're in America making 40K, 50K, and you're allowing people to talk down on you like that's nothing. You crazy, bro. Put that in go to the internet and type in World Calculator of Wealth and put in your 40 to 50K and really see how you compare to the planet in comparison. So allowing somebody to talk down on you and act like you ain't above and beyond, and that stuff is dead, man. Know your value, man. Put your brotherhood first. Build a solid brotherhood. If you ain't got those brothers and all they worried about is acting like a pit bull with the pink thing hanging out, then cut those and figure out someone who's going to be focused and driven. It is your opportunity now. We are free, man. And you are free to live wherever, take over wherever you want to take over. There might be some competition, but we love it when it comes to sports, but we hate it when it comes to real life. Nah, man, I survive and I thrive off of it. It gives life a little bit of edge. It gives it a little friction. You know what I'm saying? So we can get a fire going. So as far as you guys are concerned, man, and you look at like places, I'm going to show you in Mexico, bro. We run it. I don't care what. Bro, what did Kanye West say, the big boy, in that interview? He said, man, I used to be apologizing, watching what I say, but y'all dealing with grandpa now. I don't care what I say. I'm going to say whatever I want to. I done built myself up, built this company, and you going to come and try to tell me, man, stop the cap. Same thing goes for brothers. Y'all making 50 to 40 to 60. I can show you how to become a millionaire within 5 years. And on top of that, too, making 40 to 50, most other people in like America, right? They spend most of that money anyway. So even if ladies are making the same amount as you, they spending most of it. You ever seen like just be walking and then they walk into a mall and they just go buy something? I'm like, who does that? Like, who's just walking for, to go check out the sun and then end up in the mall spending money? That's how, they spend like that. That's their spending habits. But for men, it's like me, I go to the mall. I know exactly what I want. I looked at it on the internet. I'm going to grab it off the shelf and leave. You feel me? So with that being said, it's like, bro, you make good money in comparison with the rest of the world. You're valuable. And for me, you just got to shop in a different market. It's stupid. Stop. That's what American companies did, right? IP. They were like, yo, I'm finna shop in a different market. I'm finna get this made over here, that made over there, and I'm gonna sell it in America. So make your money in America, but leverage most of the rewards that you get from being a high pay earner or what you're trying to work hard for, which is a good balance of life. Seek in places beyond the border.
Yes. Oh, the brother opportunity. I'm listening to that right now, bro. Especially the part when you said you can help us become a millionaire in 5 years. Brother, we need that intel, bro. Can we set up a live stream for that? Because brothers need that roadmap. See, how did you become a millionaire yourself? Have that live stream with us, bro. Tell us your plan, your roadmap, what you did. Can we sit down, brother?
Of course. Yeah. Now it was harder for me because I just didn't know the way, but I can shorten the learning curve for everybody because now I know, like, oh, that's how you do it. So heck yeah.
Oh, brother, I appreciate this. I'm telling you, man, this channel here, I'm so happy I made it. I remember back a couple of years ago, I was like, do I need to make a channel to share my travel experiences? Why do people care about that? Let me just enjoy my life, travel to different countries all around the world, deal with foreign women. I'm sure other brothers don't care what I do. But I just thought one day I was so bored, let me make the channel, let me post my videos there, my experiences in Sweden, Germany, Croatia, all these other countries. Now it's blossomed into where we have a brother like Theo WAF, Tony Berry, Obstacles to Opportunity, Jay Bones, Thomas Demihin, all dropping high value male intel for us. So I appreciate that, brother. That live stream will come very soon, brothers. I'll reach out to Opportunity again to set that up. Shout out to Kevin Mayfield for the $25 super chat. He says, brother Opportunity, you preaching right now, King. Appreciate, brother. You preaching, bro. You preaching, bro. You preaching, bro. You
You
are preaching,
preaching.
bro. You preach.
Hallelujah.
Hey, preaching man. What's that song? Preacher man. That preacher man song. What's it called? The preacher man don't come here no more. What was it? I'll
I
find
don't
it,
know,
brothers.
but I'm rocking with you. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm
No, what's
rocking
that
with you.
song? Cause the preacher man. I'll find it later on, brothers. Um, Shout out to oh wow, Ian Bins, did you really super chat me $68, bro? Oh my goodness, brother. Oh man, brother. Right now, I'm speechless. Ian Bins, thank you so much for the $68 60 cents super chat, bro. It means a lot to me, bro. I'm telling you. When I first started this channel, I did not open up the super chats. I turned off all monetization because I thought, this is just free for brothers to get this intel. And then a couple months ago, Jay Bones and a few others were telling me international, open up the super chats, make a cash app, start accepting donations because you're doing a great work for brothers worldwide. Let us support you. To see this, bro, thank you so much, brother. It means a lot to me. He says, big up and enough respect. Just sending some drink money for all the knowledge you and the brothers have blessed us with. Thank you so much, Ian. Brother, I appreciate this. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Let me go on to Ford Farlane again with another super chat, $10. Thank you, Ford Farlane, another regular supporter. He says, shout out to IP and brother opportunity. These are the vital conversations we need to have. Thank you, brother. It is much appreciated, everyone who has super chatted in this live stream. I will open up the phone lines right now. Before I open up the phone lines, do you want to say anything more,
Yeah.
opportunity?
Yeah, yo, shout outs to Ian on that, man. The just because the amount, it seems like it's really from the heart, because it's 68 and 60 cents. So it seems like, that was intentional and that was from the heart. So much respect. And this is where the money and this is where we need to spend it. And we need to spend it between like I said, a good solid brotherhood. Not on any brothers, because there's a lot of people that are going to be useless. But as far as people who are providing you good value, providing you with good information, providing you with, it took years of information for you to even accumulate this perspective, IP. You feel me? So
Yeah,
it's not something that came at like no cost, sacrifice. It came with blood, sweat, and tears, everything. And for you to share it is also, of course, you know, a great gift to just anybody who wants to hear this type of information. So I appreciate people who do stuff like that. And that's where if we focus more so on building a good, solid, fundamental brotherhood, I mean, the rewards and the returns will be great and amazing. But I do want to say this. I want to say this, IP, and I don't know if most people say these on these channels, bro. If you're a quote unquote average guy around 40 to 50 to 60K, yo, you are worth a lot. You are worth something. You are important. We don't hear that much as men. We don't hear nothing positive about ourselves, basically. We're always like, when we do hear something positive about ourselves, it's our usability for other people. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he dope. I remember a girl told me at one point, she was like, I like you because, if we had a family, I know you'll die for the family. Like, oh, okay. Like, excuse me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's my true usability. That's cool. I'm not even gonna knock it. I ain't gonna be mad, but I'll be danged. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, there's a great book on YouTube that you can listen to. It's called The Manipulated Man. You listen to that, actually, a woman wrote it. But nevertheless, check out the book, man. Men are gorgeous creatures. They're amazing people. It even sound uncomfortable for us to say some stuff like that. But, bro, stop the cap. We do a lot of good stuff for people. We really do care. Most men are, like I said, tender-hearted. They believe in a Disney story. Most men love unconditional. And it's just that most men have to adjust. The marketplace is no longer like that. I don't even know if it arguably ever was, but nevertheless, you have to adapt to that. And once you step into your true purpose of who you are as an individual, how you can build yourself up, how you can be amazing, and how you can make things happen on a large global scale, the planet is open. It's your oyster. Travel and then also experience it, man. Don't
mm,
get stuck inside this box that they try to place you in. I sound like Kanye of the international community. This society tries to marginalize you. I'm gonna start preaching like Kanye did in this box, bro, where it's like, are you producing 100K? Yes or no? And if it's no, then you're a nobody. If you're not Drake, and then it's nobody. Look, Drake don't even know what to do with his money. You know what I'm saying? Somebody made a great analogy off of even Drake and his riches. He's not even living his best life. He still got a simp at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, bro, you can live any life you want. At an average guy, quote unquote, you are not average. You make up, you take off this what is it called? This illusionary border that you give yourself, American, and I'm from America, and I'm only looking in America. Once you take that off, you're not an average dude anymore. We're in a global marketplace. We're not in no domesticated, regional, only specific marketplace. We ain't in the EU. We are in a global marketplace. And if you make 60 to 50 to 40 in the United States of America, you are killing most of the human race. You make more money than the majority of the human race, bro. And you allow some shorty come through, with all the expenses, all the liabilities, all the depreciation, all the, you know what I'm saying? Like, and come to you and tell you, well, you don't make enough for your habits, but for the majority of the human race, I make amazing. I come out good. So stop marginalizing yourself in the marketplace in a society like America. Stop that, bro. Like I said, make money in America and outsource the rest of your life outside of it. And that's why I'm going to Mexico, because no disrespect to my friends back home, there's higher quality of bond of friendship. There's higher quality of communities and family. I want to experience life, man. And I'm not going to trap myself inside a box. I'm not a plant. I'm a goddamn human being, and I'm a strong black man. We navigated the world. Everything's ours. Act like it.
Yo, crazy. Thank you for that opportunity. That's why I love hearing that motivation. Not only did the brothers in the live stream chat needed that, I needed that personally. So thank you so much, opportunity. Shout out to Ford Farling again, who has super chatted 3 times so far in this live stream. Thank you so much, Ford Farling, for the $10 super chat. He says, get that Patreon popping, bro. Okay, bro. Do brothers want a Patreon? Put a 1 in the chat if I should make a Patreon. if brothers want to if brothers want a Patreon and if brothers will support, so put a 1 in the chat if you will support the Patreon, and I will look to make that very soon if you want me to make a Patreon. Thanks for that, Ford Farlane. Shout out to Bala Jallo for the $5 super chat. He says great intel, Flames. Yes, great intel from Opportunity, and thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Shout out to the Menace for the $4.99 super chat. He says, keep going. Yes, we will keep going, brother. I will keep going, brothers. And yes, I will continue dropping this intel. Again, brothers, the super chat is also open. Sorry, the Cash App is also open. YouTube does take 30% cuts of the super chats, which is quite a lot, So
damn.
Yeah. So brothers, please feel free to also Cash App as well. And I will also read your comments from the Cash App onto the live stream. YouTube does take a huge chunk of these super chats, so please Cash App. And
not 3% but 30. God, geez.
Yeah, 30%. That's quite a lot, And
they trying to make that money back.
Yeah,
from the acquisition of YouTube. Jeez.
So, brothers, please feel free to hit the Cash App, which is it right here, and you can support the channel through here. And of course, I will read out your comments if you did comment with a Cash App here. Cash App does not take any cut, so Cash App is also here, brothers. Before I open up the phone lines, again, I am also on the Facebook group. Join the Facebook group to reach out to high value brothers, and who will give you information and intel, navigating life, expenses, traveling, giving you advice. I'm also on Twitter as well. So you may want to follow me. I suggest you follow me on Twitter. Send me a DM if you want to speak about what's on your mind, and then I will get back to you on Twitter. Last but not least, I am also on Instagram. Instagram is also an avenue where I post updates on there. So follow me on Instagram, send me a DM on Instagram, and I will get back to you. I also speak to my subscribers and my followers on Instagram over audio phone calls. Right now, I'm setting up my consultation sessions. So, and that will be chargeable. But before I actually push out the platform for you brothers to book a consultation with me, I'm doing free calls. So I spoke to a brother earlier on today, Kingu Kitsune, gave him good advice. He's got and everything. So, and that's going well so far. So if you have any questions, if you wanna, what's it called, speak to me over the phone through IG. Instagram is where it's at. Follow me. Say, hey, international. Can I speak to you over the phone? I've got some things I want to speak to you about traveling. I will get back to you. So let's open up the phone lines again. Please support Cash App, Super Chat is much appreciated. So call in now, brothers, and please be respectable to opportunity, or I will start banning people and timing out people. Okay, we respect our guests here. He's taking a lot of time from his day to drop classic intel for us.
Yeah,
So call in now, brothers.
I had that 5 hour, then I woke up and was like, let's get it. Also, too, man, yo, 30%. That's why
Yeah,
we need to have our own. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Hey, IP. It's not going, it might not be us, but it'll be our kids. Shout outs to the kids, yeah.
yeah. Shout out to the kids. Definitely shout out to the kids, man. The upcoming generations of our kids are going to be ultra high value males. They're going to be millionaires, billionaires. They're going to be CEOs. They're going to be running this world. They'll be running Africa. They'll be running America, Asia. All our black kids will be running this world. I guarantee that. Lord willing, yes.
Yeah. And like I said, just remove the barrier, man. Remove that American, and in America, you're not a high value. Remove it, put yourself on international marketplace. Remember, Amazon, Apple, IBM, they're all built on an international scale. Like they have no factories, they have none of that. So, Firefox and, Taiwan Semiconductor Company is mainly in two different countries, and that's the main bulk of their business. And then they just, like I said, sell the product in America, Apple. So therefore, if they're outsourcing, if they're in the international marketplace, if they're finding good deals, you could find better. And if you take that actual parameter off, you end up being a high value male yourself. I know that's a cheat code, but that's what life is about: tapping into it, adapting to the situation, not to be trapped inside a box, bro. So, men, know your value, man. That's been the most biggest blessing for me, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's people who are richer than me and still don't know their value, or even if they do, they still like beta, blue pill, simps, whatever the case may be. And no disrespect, some people just gonna fill that void. They're gonna be a goddamn, or a lick for a lady. And hey, it is what it is. But as far as me, and as far as, like I said, what I'm trying to build up, nah, bro. I know my wealth, I know my value. I know what I have to offer the planet. Plus, we good looking men, ain't we? So with that being said, I've seen it all. There's beautiful women a dime a dozen.
Fantastic. We got two callers here. Shout out to Mr. International and Kingu Kitsune. But let me go to Mr. International first. He was before you, Kingu. Give me a second, brother. What's up, Mr. International? You good, brother?
Yeah, it's a beautiful night, and this is great intel, man.
Oh, yes. Again, a huge thank you and a huge shout out to Obstacles to Opportunity for taking the time out of his busy day. The brother is doing great things in Israel in his life. So I want to say a huge thank you personally from my heart, Opportunity. Miss International, do you have any questions for Obstacles to Opportunity, brother?
Man, I don't have any questions because like I just watch all your live streams, bro, and every time obstacles to opportunities comes on the live stream, it's always just vital intel, and I'm just looking forward to all the people that we're going to bring because, like he said, not everybody's going to be able to come because the mindset isn't right. But I'm just looking forward to you know just just the opportunities that are in front of us. Just like the reason why the companies move to China for their labor because it's cheaper. So like all these American companies are utilizing um, their resources and making the right moves, and we can be doing the same thing. And these live chats are, the gateway to those things. So I'm just looking forward to, a bright future. With us owning great companies. You know what I mean?
Yes, bro.
Hey,
What are you showing on your screen, bro?
RP,
Yeah.
go ahead and put that
Um,
up.
okay, hold on. Let me drop off Kingu real quick and Mr. International. Stay on the line, brothers. Let me just bring him full screen. Okay, hold on, brother. Hold on.
What'd that
Let's
say?
see. That says, give me a second, brother. What the? Okay, that says, 1,793,834.85 cents. Is that your stock portfolio, brother?
That's my Charles Schwab account.
Damn, this brothers
That's
are
one.
certified millionaire brothers. God
That's
damn,
that's 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 one account. Let me
that's
switch
one
up my.
account.
Yeah, that's one account. I still got a Fidelity and also TD Ameritrade. Let's
Oh,
go, bro.
let-
We not playing.
we're not playing, bro. We're not playing, brothers. God damn, we're not playing
That's
out
why I
here.
woke up. That's why I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm trying to show y'all, brothers, like this is real. Most people just
Oh,
talk. I wanted to show you the Charles Schwab. I wanted to show you
damn,
the Charles Schwab. That's
yo,
one. That's one portfolio, bro. I don't want to, people be like, don't do that because people might come after me, man, for
oh,
information. I ain't gonna fight that negative. I want to show you guys that this shit is real. I'm not here talking to you guys on some, lollipop stuff. That's one account, bro. That don't include my properties. That don't include my property in Africa. That don't include my property back stateside. That's just
damn.
one Charles Schwab. I got Fidelity, and then I also still got TD Ameritrade and
Yes.
Interactive Broker. I forgot about that, but that's a little bit like
Oh,
100K.
opportunity. We are going to definitely start up that live stream, how to become a millionaire in 5 years. Brother, that oh, God bless you. That's why I love seeing from brothers becoming millionaires. Changing their lives, being wealthy, being rich. I can't wait for that live stream, brother. I'm so proud of you, brother. And made that 1,700,000 turn into 10 million next year, 20
Yeah,
million,
man.
50
I'm
million.
working. We working on it. We
We're
working
working
on
on
it.
that, bro.
And,
We're
and you know,
working on that, bro.
and what I've learned from getting access to that is that's why I always preach the brotherhood, because you need other men to actually start to really excel that. Good connections, good networking. And this is what it's all about. And it's not like I'm sitting on the top of the hill saying, look, I got money and I'm throwing money in the sky. I don't do that. I'm coming back
That's
to the YouTube
motivation, man.
spaces
That's motivation, man.
and
I
trying to
just
share
sorry,
with
man. I
brothers
had to
like,
say that.
yo, look at
Uh,
me. Look, I come from a single mom, bro. I come from Baltimore and Maryland and all this other garbage. Like, I came from that. My mom, she still rent the same house for the last 15 years. You feel me? And this is where I've been able to mark myself. My dad passed away when I was 1 year old. She never spoke a word about the man after that. And so I've had to do it. My mom had, 3 different fathers. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I come from that, bro. And so for me to be sitting here, I don't come from a family had money and we was living like the Cosbys, none of that stuff, bro. I used to take bologna sandwiches and put them in the microwave and let them thing and let the boil and the bologna come up and pour the mustard on it. And when we wanted to have dessert, we got the bread and we put some sugar on it and we had some butter sugar bread. Like that was dessert. There was no Twinkies. There was no ho-hos. It was none of that, bro. So I come from that. And I'm here to show people like this is where we can go. And then I want to build a solid 20 black men strong and other brothers too, Mexicanos, whatever. They could come through and we driving freaking Ferraris through Barcelona, Spain, and going down to Africa and buying out wineries.
Yes, bro. Yes, definitely in the future. That's going to be brothers' lives. The Teslas, the Lamborghini, the Ferraris. I can't wait to see every brother in this life stream become millionaires, Lord willing. Thank you for that, Mr. International. Let me bring in Kingu Katsune. How you doing, brother? You okay? You're on mute,
Doing.
brother.
Oh, I'm doing excellent. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, brother. How are you? You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good, Mr. IP. Like I said, talking with you, we're not in. You was right. I just need some direction, vice versa. But I'm doing a whole lot better now. A whole lot better.
Yes. So what Kingu is talking about, I spoke to Kingu over the phone today. Kingu, I don't want to speak about his personal problems. I just spoke to him over the phone. We just spoke about what's happening in his life. I just helped direct him in his life, and he appreciated that call. I told my brothers, I told my viewers and my subscribers, reach out to me. I will set time during my day to speak to you while the calls are still free. I will speak to you 1 hour. I've been on the phone for 2 hours with one of my subscribers, and I have no shame in saying that. We were talking about his life, where he can go to, his career, and the brother really thanked me. He told me that if I was paying for it, he would happily be paying for it every week to speak to me. So reach out to me, brothers. I'm here to speak to you, brothers. Any problems, let me know. I can help direct you. I can give you that encouragement to keep pushing in life. But Kingu, do you have any questions for opportunity, brother?
I have a question for just one question. Right now I'm currently unemployed. I have been, researching the notes you sent me, the email stuff. Since my background's military, like, what kind of connections do I need to make in order to get rubber meet the road, get me going and stuff? My MOS was aviation ordnanceman. I heard IT was doing good, vice versa. What direction do I need to go in order to get the ball rolling?
You said aviation ordnance, right?
Yes, sir.
So have you ever used military jobs, clearance jobs?
No, sir.
All right, so take those two down: military jobs, clearance jobs. And you worked aviation, so you should have or still maintain a minimum of a secret clearance on the airstrip, I believe. So there you go. So clearance job and military jobs, those are the two sources you want to utilize to get yourself that first barrier, which is to earn income, a good one, right? Because you want to work, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
That's okay. I'm not one of them people. You need to be a boss of all bosses. No, there's levels. Just like you go to school, elementary, middle school, high school, college. Economic sense, you do the same thing: part-time, full-time job, and maybe entrepreneurship, or become an investor. So there's levels to it. So okay, cool. We're gonna get you set up on military jobs, get you set up on clearance jobs. Aviation ordnance, man, that translates into some good money in the private sector. I can see you working for companies like Boeing. I can see you working for companies like Airbus, right? These are the companies that you're going to want to get yourself in front of. And military jobs and clearance jobs have always done it for me. The difference between you said Air Force, or which one was it?
Navy.
Navy. So you do have a VA. You have your VA benefits also, right?
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. We about to house hack. We about to life hack your life, man.
Thank you for that opportunity. I was telling a brother, you serve for your country. There are many programs out there for brothers who have served for their country. What you're missing is just direction and the knowledge of resources that are out there for you. All is not lost with you, Kingu. Like I said, Opportunity himself came from the military, or he did serve for his country in the past. So, and he can definitely help you guide it, bro. But I don't want to keep it too long on this topic. I want to speak more about Mexico, where you can move to. But reach out to him, and he can definitely help you out.
And then also, before we move off from, hey man, smile, man. You about to be on the same pathway, brother. Because no, man, you really don't understand. Most veterans be homeless and all this other stuff. It's just they ain't got the source of the information. 10 for taps or the little transition thing wasn't enough. I'm about to put you on game, about to change the learning curve. And you might be in the basement again, but the difference is you own a 4-story home that generates you $100,000 every year. That's going to be the difference. So we about to really make it happen and life hack yourself. So don't even worry about it. You already done the work. You served. We about to serve you up a good serving. Let's make it happen, man.
Yes, let's make it happen. Yes, thank you for that opportunity. Great words, brother. Brothers, again, you won't see this kind of content on any other people's channel. Again, I'm out here. It's 3 a.m. in the UK. I'm out here staying up this late to push out this intel for you, brothers. To make sure that my time zone fits your time zone. To make sure that it's not too late for you brothers in the US, and it's not too early for you brothers in the US. I'm sacrificing my time and a lot of sleep. I've not slept properly in the last 2 weeks. I've been doing streams every single day for the last 2. I've not slept. I've not slept more than 4 hours, more than 3 hours at a time. So I'm asking you, brothers, hit the super chats and hit the cash app, to support what I'm doing. Because what I'm doing is incredible. We're out here saving brothers. We're out here telling brothers, they're a woman better than Keisha than your community. Just travel. We're out here telling brothers that there's opportunities for brothers all around the world. In America, you just need direction. We have high value males such as Obstacles to Opportunity, Theo WAF, Tony Berry, telling you brothers how the world works. So here's my cash app again, brothers. Hit me up through the cash app, super chat as well to support what I'm doing. It'll be much appreciated. Shout out to Jeff the producer for the $5 super chat. He says, "Great content, Kings." Thank you so much, brother. Much appreciated, brother. Let me bring in Ninja 55. How you doing, brother? Ninja 55, are you there, brother? If you have any questions, again, super chat your questions, and an opportunity will answer it for you. If you have any questions,
Hey, what's
call
up,
in.
bro? Can you hear me now?
Hold on, brother. If you have any questions, call in or super chat your questions, and opportunity will answer it for you. I can hear you loud and clear, Ninja. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm doing okay. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing very well, brother. I've not seen your face on this channel before. Are you a new viewer?
Yes, and I've been watching you for some time. You bring some good content, brother.
Oh, thank you very much for the kind words, bro. How long have you been watching me for?
I've been watching you for a month,
Oh, okay,
and
okay, brother. And what was the video that was recommended to you or you found by searching on YouTube?
oh, it was about the Japanese woman.
Oh, was that recommended to you or did you search for it directly?
It was recommended to me.
Oh, okay, welcome to the life in some way, but for the positive aspects, bro. Do you have any questions for opportunity regarding the topic of the live stream, brother?
Oh, well, you're talking about the Mexico situation?
Ninja,
Yeah.
do you have any questions for opportunity regarding Mexico, him traveling to Mexico, living there? Speak on that, brother. Do you have any questions for him?
Yes, I do. I would like to say. I would like to, know, is it safe there in Mexico?
Opportunity, do you want to speak on that, bro? I know you touched on it before. Ninja might be late, but can you briefly speak on that opportunity?
Yeah, no, most definitely. Yeah. So as far as Mexico City goes, I mean, like I said, plug yourself into channels like STEP, Department of State program. They're going to supply you with information about the crime, political violence, all these different, terrorism, etc. And then you can get all the information from there. As far as it being safe, like I said, Mexico City, in my experience from the guys on the ground that's been living there for the last 3 years, the teams that are out there, it's completely, it's good to go. It's all about, staying in the right areas, watching your back, always having situational awareness. But it's not like a movie. It's not like Sancario. If that be the case, Mexico would crumble. It's its capital city. It's very important. So even with the petty street crime and things of this nature, it's nothing that's, like I said, on the level of something that's crazy. Like I said, most of the craziness that we're talking about is territory that's controlled by certain particular groups of people for whatever industry they're in, or we're talking about border states and border cities where they're moving a lot of product back and forth. But when you talk about a place like Central Capital, where the seat of the government is and where the seat of economics is, the elite 10% is now allowing that to happen. They're going to control that city and make sure the city is controlled so it can actually operate so they can make money. So it's different.
Thank you for that.
Oh,
Do you have any more questions, Ninja?
oh, I was gonna say this though, advice. I mean, well, the reason why I'm saying is I asked that the questions international passport, sorry, is because I seen, recently a black woman, a black American woman. she got caught in a crossfire down in Mexico, in Cancun, Mexico, a tourist spot. You know, she wasn't the intended target, but they were shooting and she got caught down there. And I'm like, whoa. It's like,
But
man, Mexico and other
but brother,
places.
that also
Yeah.
happens in America as well. You know, it happens in the hood, happens in the suburbs. Some idiot will start firing shots and it hits an innocent black person. It also happens in America, bro. So you cannot let fear stop you from traveling to countries that can actually benefit your life. You know, and again, shout out to opportunity for actually going to Mexico. Mexico is still being developed. So when it actually becomes developed, you can hit a nice lick. You can go from a couple 100,000 to a millionaire because the country has developed. Your property has gone from 100K to 1.5 million K in 5 years because it's moving so fast in development. There's a lot more investors. The economy is doing well. So it's definitely something that you don't want to shy away from, Ninja. Again, America also a dangerous country. Shots are being rang through anywhere. So you can't let that fear of seeing those kind of news stop you. Wouldn't you agree, opportunity?
Oh heck yeah! You know, go to the man in Georgia who was jogging, then he got blasted. But do you think he was thinking about dying that day when he went to go jogging?
Mm,
Probably not, right? So you
mhm.
got issues. Life is it's a roll of dice like that, man. A lot of people crap out every day, and whether it's a bullet or whether it's a stray or whether it's a car or whether it's a bus, whatever the case may be, whether it's something inside their body, that's how life is. And like I said, traveling internationally, you remember more people were dying in Chicago than the Iraq War. Let me say that again. More people were dying in Chicago than the Iraq War.
Right.
So
Wow.
That's
if
true.
a basic person would be like, dang, man, have you seen the Iraq War? I don't think most people will want to go, right? They're like, that's the Iraq War. But in comparison, when you look at the data, it's like more people were dying in Chicago, bro. So
True. That's
Mexico's not
true.
like that. Like I said, stay away from that. Don't be trying to get involved with that in any manner, whether that be like, oh, let me pick up these hypotheticals, which is prostitutes, or or hey, let me go pick up, just some weed. Let me go smoke some. Let me get blizzy. Don't do none of that. Stay away from all that type of activity and just keep everything above board. And then you'll relatively be in a safer position where you're mitigating your risk. Not guaranteed safeness, but mitigating your risk.
Fantastic answer to your question, um, uh, opportunity. Before I carry on any further, I want to say a huge shout out to Obstacles to Opportunity for sending the Cash App of £7.29 pence to my Cash App. Thank you so much, brother. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support opportunity. I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate the Cash App, sorry, that you just sent, brother. Thank you so much for the Cash App opportunities. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Brother,
Once you said 30%, I was like, I'm gonna send it to his cash app.
thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Yes, brothers. If you have any questions in the live stream chat, opportunity will not answer it anymore. You must super chat your questions, or you must call in to speak to opportunity directly for him to answer your question. So if you have a question, call in, right? If you can't call in, super chat your question or cash up your question, and I will get opportunity to answer it for you. Yeah, so let me just clarify. Super Chats does take 30% off. So if you want to fully support the channel, please feel free to Cash App. That's also a good alternative. Again, they don't take any cuts. Thank you, brothers. Shout out to Alexis McCullough for the $5 super chat. He says, I am a truck driver. I make $55 a year and might consider how you value. Yes, bro, like Opportunity said, $55 a year, you're practically a king in Mexico. You're a king in Colombia, you're a king in some parts of Asia, and you're definitely a king in many parts of Africa, bro. So all I would say to you, bro, maybe start thinking about moving abroad. Maybe start thinking about spending those American dollars in a country where your money will stretch you out far. So you can live a good life, buy a nice property on the cheap. So, bro, you're definitely a king, especially when you make that kind of money. Shout out to Alexis Niculo. Thank you, brother. Um, let's see. Do you have any more questions, Ninja?
Oh, well, I would like to also, say that, well, the reason why I told you brothers this is because I seen where it's just I don't know if you brothers heard, is this black American man in Colombia. He was rich and everything, but he got killed in a botched robbery, and it's just terrible. A few like 4 months ago, you just gotta be careful going to Mexico and South America. And then it's this black man in the Dominican Republic. He got set up by this woman. What happened was this Dominican girl, a friend
Yeah,
introduced him to.
I'm gonna have to cut in here, brother. It's Ninja. I apologize, but please, let me tell you this right. The world is a dangerous place. What you're saying here also happens in America as well. A lot of brothers are being set up by these 304s in the hood, by these fucks, by these whores, by these harlots in the hood. So, yes, in these countries, it happens. People are killed. People are also killed here in America and in the UK. And these are much safer countries. Opportunity just said to you that people have died more in Chicago than in Iraq. Iraq went through many years of war. There ain't no war going on in Chicago. There ain't no war going on in Chicago. So how on earth are more people dying in Chicago than Iraq? So what does that tell you, brother? It doesn't
Right.
matter where you live, that there's always going to be danger. What you must do is, be vigilant. Don't be throwing your D around at random chicks. Have some self-control. Go for respectable women. There's many of them out there. Just travel, and you will be in safe arms. Keep away from bad people. Stay away from bad vibes. Get your passport. Move positively, and you will be okay, bro. To me, brother, you sound too worried. You need to get out there, brother. Break out your shell, live life, and all will be good, Ninja. Okay, brother?
Right,
Okay?
right. What I'm saying is just though, brother, is speaking Spanish. You got to know the language, and I know a little bit of Spanish. Some brother told me that well, I should just get it like a translator or something on an app or something if we're gonna go those places. Just get that. A translator that might be good then.
Yeah, bro. I would say, bro, learn the language naturally. Many of us have time in the West, which is why we have Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, but we spend so much time watching these useless TV shows on these stupid ass, oh, sorry for my language, on these stupid platforms, right? Use those 2 hours, use those 3 hours, get a Spanish book and start learning Spanish for the next 6 months, next year. So when you travel to these Spanish speaking countries, you're all good. I don't like using apps because I don't like putting my phone out there, because there's thieves all around the world. So, brother, in your free time, learn the language. We all have free time. We all live in the West. We have an abundance of luxuries in the West. And I'll keep it very brief. I'll keep it very real with you, brother. So I agree with you. Learn the language, move in a correct way, and no harm or trouble will come your way. Okay, Ninja?
Okay, thanks.
All right, awesome, brother. Thanks for that, brother. Let me bring in Mr. International again. What's up, brother?
Yeah, and I just want to say, it's like
I can't hear you,
this.
bro.
Oh, you can't hear me,
Mr. International.
yo,
While he
bro.
fixes that, brothers,
Yeah, I can hear him.
you can hear
Yeah,
him.
yeah, I'm good, bro.
Okay, carry on, bro. Sorry.
I was just saying, like, you gotta. It's like when you were in school, right? And like, let's just talk about geography and stuff like that. Like, some of the most important places, like you heard about London, right? So you're
Yeah,
gonna go to London because you got good opportunities. You heard of good opportunities there. You heard of even Mexico City, or you heard of uh you you know what I don't know, man, but just these capital places, you know, why wouldn't you go there and reap the benefits of these places? You know what I mean?
yeah.
Rome, Italy.
hmm I agree, brother. Facts. Facts. The world is your oyster. Stop being so scared. You just have to move in a very calm and smart way. Be book smart, be street smart, and all is good. Shout out to Miss International for that. Kingu Kitsune, do you want to add anything else? And brothers, again, the live stream calls are open. Feel free to call in. There's space on the panel to ask the legendary opportunity questions. Go on, Kingu.
I have one question.
Kingu,
Mr. Off. Can you hear me?
do you have a question, brother?
Yes, I do. I have a question. Um, if I were to go traveling in Mexico, right, what would be the good spots to go to? Like me first arrive in Mexico, like what would be the go-to spots?
In the country, or yeah, in the country, I would probably say Mexico City, just because I'm a different type of dude. I'm not going to lay on the beach. I mean, I might do that, every once in a while. My shorty got to drag me out, but at the end of the day, most of the time, I'm there to be like, man, like even before, once I figured out I'm going, I started looking at real estate. I started to look at things even before I made the decision. I looked at the macroeconomics. So
Mhm.
Mexico City, I believe is, like I said, underrated. I know a lot of places in a lot of countries that people tend not to look at because they just are used to international perspectives, like even tourists, right? So when I go to a place, I already know because I live with locals in those countries where are the real true gems of the country. Like I was talking about Guyana. You're not going to hear many brothers talk about go to Guyana. They don't even know where it's at, or Brazil, or the benefits of Fuller and Lopez, and I'm probably slaughtering the name. So with that being said, it's the same thing with Mexico. People think Cancun and whatever the heck else. But I'm talking Mexico City, and give me some time after there. I'm going to be giving you all the gems because, like I said, I just learned from the locals. I shut the heck up and just listen to what they tell me, and then I go with them. They invite you to places where you're like, I didn't even know this existed, bro. And they're like, man, yeah, man, all the stupid tourists go to that place. We go here. So watch, there's going to be probably a better beach that I'm going to tell you about. And you're going to be like, that's not Cancun. I'm going to be like, yeah, because all the rookies and the international tourists go to Cancun. This is where the locals go.
Okay. One more question. Basically, if I were to approach a Latina woman, like, do I approach them with Spanish, or is they kind of like skeptical about brothers like?
Nah, I mean, it like for me, it all depends on dress how you want to be addressed. Yeah. And then if you carry certain vibes and of a code and conduct, certain type of guys, girls will be like, oh, I'm into the hip hop, yo be the yo stuff. They're gonna probably interact with you if you dress like that. But the way I carry myself from my experience, man, most women are gonna throw you a line, whether it be aggressive ass stare, right? Whether it's they're gonna come up to you and try to figure out how they get in your orbit. Easy excuses. Where are you from? Oh, America. So they're gonna at least try to get in your orbit some way, somehow. And now the girls who completely don't know any English and stuff, they're still gonna throw you soft hints. And they'll be willing, like I've seen girls in the blitz of the club or on a bus station outside where all the dynamics going in trains and cars on Google Translator trying to translate with you to get you to understand, like just try to talk to you. So, they're open to all lines of communication to make it happen, to close their deal, which is you. So with that being said, definitely. And as far as the black man, like I said, we stand out, brother. I tell you what, if black men had some power in the world, all women of all cultures would give up their passport and go to Wakanda. It's just that we just usually carry ourselves like that.
Okay.
Facts. Shout out to Kingu for
bro. They will all trade in their passport and be like, I want citizenship in Wakanda because these black men got power and they own something. So, bro, that's just the dead truth.
Facts. Wakanda's coming very soon, and I guarantee you, brothers like Opportunity will be the figureheads and one of the main guys building Wakanda and running Wakanda. Shout out to Opportunity, and shout out to Kingu again for great questions. The brother is a valuable viewer. I respect Kingu a lot. This brother is contributing very, very well to this channel ever since I saw him, I think a month ago or 2 months ago. He's quite new to my channel, so shout out to Kingu. I want to say a huge shout out to Fletcher Smith, who has sent £10, 94 pounds to my Cash App. He says, this money is for keeping it going, my man. Thank you very much, Fletcher Smith. Thank you very much, Fletcher Smith. I appreciate the Cash App, bro. Hope you're well and keeping safe. I'm sending wealth and riches and health your way, brother, and to all brothers on this live stream chat. Take it easy, brother. Brothers, feel free to call in. Opportunity is here to answer your questions. If you cannot call in, feel free to cash up your questions, or feel free to also super chat your questions, and opportunity will answer your questions for you. Do you have any more questions, Kingu?
Just one more question.
Go on, bro.
Mr. Officer, where did you get that suit?
Oh man, this little old thing, man. I picked this up. I picked this up back when I was going to go work with the Bureau. So I picked up a suit back then. This is what I was walking in DC with. I was styling on them. But hey, suit Saturdays is real. You know, KS did teach me something. Every Saturday, I wear a suit regardless. I'll be out here in Israel wearing a suit. They'd be looking at me crazy. And I tell you what, actually, if I could say this IP, is I was wearing a suit. I was, renting out a space in WeWorks in Israel. And I wore a suit every time I was in the office. Not slippers, not a tracksuit, nothing. And one day, an Israeli girl came in. She was like, "Oh, you wanted like a drink or something?" They were like giving drinks in the WeWorks. WeWorks is really lit, man. It's a real nice place. And this was Corona. Excuse me. It was during the event. And not against that. I'm pretty sure it was way more better. So now she knocked on it and she was like, "Hey, why are you dressed like that?" And I was like, "Well, dress how you want to be addressed. And this is the way I carry myself," in a deep voice too, right? And she was like, "Oh, that's interesting." And then, she learned about what I was doing. I told her I was investing in real estate, da. And she was like, "Wow, that's crazy." She's like, "You know what? I'll know a great guy for you."
Oh,
And lo and behold, she introduced me to another man. And this guy's a multi-millionaire. He has like 7 different businesses. I mean, he ended up being one of my good friends here. I mean, I learned massive amounts of stuff about crypto. I mean, he's a multi-millionaire in crypto, but he also had other businesses, and it was the best. And then I met another guy, his friend, which was a doctor, and he has like a big, medical company online, and he like does all this business online. And I got that relationship. How? Because I wore, a jersey to the office every day on my flip-flops and socks? No. She saw me. She liked the way I carried myself. She was interested. She introduced herself. And then based off of that entire package, she put me in connection with people who fundamentally changed my life for a large part. So that's why I say, suit Saturday, get your suit on, man. Walk around. I don't care if you're going to the grocery store, man. Rock that suit on them, man. Let them know. There we go. Rock that suit on them, man. Let them know, man.
yes, I know that's a good point there. Opportunity. Again, another great example in presenting yourself well and coming across as a eloquent, educated brother. That's why I tell brothers, wear suits, dress professional. Because of that, right now, an Israeli woman introduced opportunity to an individual who helped grow his business, and all it took was him dressing smart. He didn't pay for her services. She just said, "Oh wow, this looks like he's the an intelligent black man. He's very smart, and let me see if I can help him out." That's all it takes, brothers. Dress well, be presentable, and and just come across, as intellectual. And on that note, Sleazeball, you're going on timeout. We both going on timeout. Think about what you just said. Take it easy. I'm not allowing no kind of distractions on my live stream chat. I'm putting you on timeout. Do you have any more questions, Kingu? Because you asked some good questions, bro. Think about it. I'm on. There's no pressure, but I'll come at you later on, okay, bro? I'll come at you later on.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Hey, shout out to Kingu Kitsune. Let me, brothers, feel free to call in, brothers, and of course, please get the likes up. If you are a new viewer to my channel through this live stream, feel free to subscribe if you want more content like this, or if you enjoy my content in general. And when you subscribe, please make sure you press the notification bell to all, so you never miss a post, an upload, or live stream from me. The international passport movement is growing global. Brothers are going to get this intel. It will change their lives. And we hope one day millions of brothers in the West will break out the matrix. Shout out to Mikhail Pace for the $10 super chat. He says best cities in Mexico other than TJ. I'm assuming Tijuana. Is that a question you can answer? Opportunity. So, what are the best cities in Mexico other than Tijuana?
Hey, tell them to come back to you maybe like in 2 months when I'm there and when I can get settled in and figure out the dynamics. Because all I know is Mexico City at this point. But give me time. Give me time to talk to the locals, and then I'll get all that information and intel from you for everybody.
Thank you, brother. Mikhail Pace, opportunity will definitely be back on my channel several more times this year. And so give him time to settle down in Mexico City, and he will answer that question for you. We're also going to get him back to speak on how to become a millionaire in 5 years, or at least give us direction in trying to become a millionaire within 5 years. So that stream should be coming within the next few weeks. Once I know his schedule, he should be in Mexico City very soon. So I don't want to disrupt the brother's plans. So I'll reach out to him. Shout out to Opportunity and shout out to Mikhail Pace for the $10 super chat, bro. I appreciate the support. I hope all is well with you, brother. Thank you so much, brother. I'm appreciated for your super chat. Ninja, do you have a question for Opportunity, brother?
Oh yeah, I would like to know the opportunity. Have you ever been to places like Greece and Japan?
I wonder if you've been to
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
If you see me, are you really want to
See,
go? Must live with
I love that song, man. Yo, for real, for real. So back to your question, man. So yes, I was based in Okinawa, and then when I had that time in Okinawa, I ended up going to Tokyo. Hey, stupid choice I made. I had an Okinawan girlfriend. If you're watching, if you ever see this, come holla at me because her dad like ran all the banks in Okinawa, and I don't know why I didn't stick with her. But, but
why,
nevertheless,
bro? You fumbled the bag.
I fumbled the bag.
You fumbled the bag, bro.
Every time
Why?
she would come
What
in
happened,
there,
bro? Speak on that. Why did you leave her? What happened?
So when I was young, right? Remember, I came from single family and all this other stuff. So when I was young, I was like hungry, So I was like, yeah, I'm about to get it. I'm about to make my mark on the Marine Corps or whatever, right? And her father was wealthy. She was Gucci, She didn't have this drive. And for some reason in me, I wanted women to have that drive and wanted to go through the struggle and all this other stuff. So I was projecting that onto her, and she didn't have that. So because she didn't have it, I was like, man, that's whack. I don't want that. So I was like, this is not going to work out for us. But she was like I said, a chill, relaxed person. She didn't have much ambitions. Her father had everything set up, and it was really cool because when I met their family, the Japanese father was like, "Look, I know it's hard for American troops. You seem like a good guy. You got your career on track." So he offered me like a 50-unit apartment building, and he was like, "You can own this, have ownership. This is for you marrying my daughter, stuff like this. So I can get started. So I can have some wealth." And work from that point instead of just trying to struggle in Okinawa, which is super hard. So, nevertheless, I wasn't really ready for all that. I was just like, I'm young and I'm gonna get it, and da da da. She ain't got no drive. She ain't trying to hustle. She ain't been from the mud. She ain't been through nothing. She wasn't on Section 8. So that was my miscalculation. You know what I'm saying? So that was totally on me. And then so I stepped away from that relationship. But when she came to America and my mama was hating, she met my mama and then my mama was like, I like her, but she ain't it. So I kind of just took the word of my mama. I was like, yo, my mama love me. She'll take a bullet for me. So it is what it is.
Why is it hard in Okinawa?
It's just a small island. That's it. It's a really small island, and the dynamics of it is just different. So Tokyo's an island in itself, or Japan, excuse me, but nevertheless, Okinawa is an extremely small island, and it's just not like it's Tokyo. So
Yeah,
it's harder.
I was in Osaka 3 years ago. So Osaka, Japan.
Nice, Osaka, yes sir. I want to go there. So I
How
spent
did the
some time
woman?
there.
How did the woman treat you there, Ninja?
The woman treated me nice there in Osaka, Japan. It was pretty nice and everything. For the most part.
And what was the other place you asked about? Greece, right?
Yeah.
Oh. you're gonna see me there in a couple of weeks. I'll go to Greece in maybe in about 10 no about 15 days. 15 days I'll be in Athens.
Oh, okay, bro. We need you to get some intel for us, opportunity as to how the ladies are treating brothers over there, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you're gonna catch me on Greece on the shores, you know what I'm saying? In my Speedo. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be in my leopard print Speedo. Nah, I'm just kidding with the afro. No, I'm gonna go there and check it out just before I head out to South America. I ain't coming back to the States, no disrespect.
Yeah, I recently talked to a Black American man who said he went to Greece and everything. I saw a video on YouTube. I commented on his video and asked him how was the woman there. And he said the woman there in Greece was chill and laid back. And he said that the woman over there in Greece gave him a look like come talk to me, that type of look. But he said no, he just riding his ATV. I'm like, wow, he didn't want to talk to him. I'm like, wow, it was strange.
That's
It's pretty
crazy,
chill.
bro.
It's pretty chill there too, man. It's pretty
Yeah,
like I got a couple of friends who's out there and they like it. They say it's pretty chill out there. Uh and they appreciate, like I said, the time out there and the experience that they having out there. So I heard good things about it. But also too, on top of hearing some good things about it, hey, can I'm gonna show you something, IP.
yeah.
Now don't judge me. Don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me bring it on the screen. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know. We gotta see what we're working with. Let me see. Hold up. I don't know. We gotta see what we're working with.
Oh, okay, bro. Who's that?
I don't know. These are options that are coming out on the T.
Yo,
I don't know, man. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, bro.
I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. But I ain't hit her up. She said hi and stuff like that, but I ain't hit her up. I got shit to do right now.
Oh,
But
damn. Hey, please, no swearing, brother. Please, no swearing, brother.
did I cuss?
Yeah, but don't worry, bro. I'll let
Oh,
it
my
slide. Don't worry, bro.
bad. My
Hey,
bad.
damn. So was that in Greece, right?
Oh, I said yeah, I did.
Damn.
Yes, that was in Greece. Yeah.
Oh, brothers. I think. Oh, opportunity when you head down there. Actually, bro, I'm gonna reach out to you, bro. I'm gonna call you, just to inquire about your trip before you go there, bro.
Yeah.
I have a lot of questions to ask you, and I have some things I want you to do for me, bro, in Greece.
I got you.
Minor things. And then when you get back, we'll set up a live stream about Greece. But let's set things in motions first. But we'll speak on the phone later on. I also want to touch upon the single mother topic as well. I'm going to have a stream on how negatively bad single mothers have impacted the mind of the Black man. I really feel like single mothers have really harmed Black American men, Black UK men, and other Black men in the West. Being born into a single mother family or dealing with a single mother without any stable man in the household. So that stream is coming very soon. We're going to break it down. A lot of feelings will get hurt, but I don't care. We need to break out this matrix, and brothers need to stop simping, stop worshipping women, and get your passport. Brothers, please feel free to call in. There's a lot of space on the panel. I can stay on for 30 more minutes. I don't want to take opportunities time for too long. He's a busy man. So brothers, feel free to call in. How long do you have left, opportunity?
Here?
Yeah. No, not in Israel, but on this live stream. How long can you stay on for longer?
Oh, y'all got me. Yeah, because I got off today, so I'm chilling. After this,
okay.
I'm gonna be really chilling, so I'm Gucci.
Okay, bro. Brothers, call in.
And to
Where
get
all
the
the call?
information to the brothers, man, I make sacrifice. It's all good, man. I love this. I got time.
Fantastic. Brothers, why are you not calling in? This here is valuable intel that will change your life. Call in, brothers.
Yeah.
Or
Look
if you
at
can't call in, super chat your questions or cash up your questions, and I will read it out to opportunity. All
yo,
right.
look at what Popeye's chicken said.
Hey,
Popeye's
bro.
chicken in the chat. He's tapping the
Bourgeoisie.
bourgeoisie.
I haven't heard that name in a long time, that term bourgeoisie.
Hey,
Bourgeoisie.
she tapped on me. She tapped on me, homie.
Bourgeoisie. Bourgeoisie. Bourgeoisie.
Exactly. That's funny, man.
Brothers, call in. Jesse, if you have a question, bro, call in Jesse, or super chat your question, or cash up your question, and Opportunity will answer it. Opportunity will not be answering any questions on the live stream chat. You must call in and you must super chat or cash up your questions. On that note, while we wait for callers or cash ups or super chats, Opportunity, the floor is yours. What do you want to speak about, brother?
Oh man, dang. Well, I don't want to address. I don't want to violate the rules. And Jesse had said something, so I wanted to actually. So you know, let me see. Let me see how I want to break it down. Double shotgun barrel. You know how we gonna get it done, man. So the biggest thing that I think it really needs to be a shift, and I think it's moving towards there a lot, is the culture, you know? And I love that you said you were going to touch on the single motherhood, and I think that's important also. But the culture of, you know, I hear it in a lot of brothers' voice when they come on these panels, you know? I was a square, the lame, and all these little words that I really don't particularly care for. But nevertheless, this is what you've been through, and this is what people characterize them as. And nevertheless, things of ownership have never been the cornerstone of the community. So with that being said, you know, we have to shift our mindset as individuals. You got to make your own changes. And for me, it's been a long path. You see what you see today, but man, this came with a lot of turbulence, right? And I've learned many things, and mostly my overseas experience and lifestyle has supplied a lot of that development and change in my life. So when we're dealing with Americans and we're dealing with, you know, most of these brothers who make these amounts of incomes, all their life they've been told that they're basically not much. For making bad decisions, allowing someone to procreate with you that you don't barely even know, that's probably not a good individual as a father, or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, to make those choices, and we honor that and say there's no wrong or there's no issues or whatever the case may be. It's gone awry. Things have gone crazy. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. And here we have our gentlemen who do a lot of work hard, honest earners, you know, definitely make a good way. And I ain't gonna lie, most men are basically built-in simps. Like, that's the, you know, kind of underlying program in America, right? You come out and you want to do for a woman, get one and be okay with it. Maybe they want to, you know, access to a couple of women if they can. And then afterwards they want to tap out with one good solid women. And we're not mostly told that we're valuable. We're not told that we can be amazing. We are amazing. We have to work on ourselves. And for me, it was between Dr. Amos Wilson, which is a great psychiatrist, me reading his books and me reading a bunch of other different types of books. You can listen to them on audio also. But he really gave me a perspective where I was like, bro, all the problems that I complained about, whether it was all this other stuff that I was complaining about before, the only thing that I can change is me. That's the only thing that I can control. You feel me? So think about this, IP. We spend massive amounts of time trying to change white folks, Asian folks, whoever, right? The community, whatever the case may be, the world, right? Who the hell? You're trying to change the world? That's a big thing, right? Instead of changing ourselves. And then by changing ourselves, people will be forced to adapt and evolve to the new me. You know, I have people many times try to box me in, marginalize me, but because I'm so different, yeah, they're forced to adapt. They're forced to take on the new, because I won't deal with them on the terms of what they're trying to marginalize me in. You understand? So they have to change. And if they don't, then they don't adapt, and then they won't survive. So that's the case for me. When I interact with mostly people, of course, I deal with problems that everybody else does. I'm not more special, but I just approach them with the mentality that I'm competing to be the best. I'm not competing to be equal. I don't look for equality. That's not me. I look to dominate. I look to be the best. I look to outbeat and outpace and outcompete everybody. I don't.
Yes.
My top position in this world is not to be equal. Like, what the heck? I want to be the best. Do you understand? And I think all groups of people and all nations kind of try to pursue this goal. So once I got that in my mind, and once I was like, yo, that's what I need to focus on, and that needs to be, what I do all the time and what I focus on, bro. Come on, man. It was nothing but uphill from there. And like I said, I learned how to appreciate my value. I learned about the marketplace, the differences between America and the rest of the world, and where I'm appreciated and where to leverage that and live, a good, I would say I live a, fairly good life. And I want to win it and, have this experience with other brothers and other people, not only just black men, but, whoever else wants to come too. So with that being said, man, I think that's the biggest lesson. You change yourself, man. And once you start changing your mentality, changing your group, the people that are around you that are telling you can't do this, you can't do that, talking about sports only. I stopped playing sports. You know what I'm saying? I stopped playing video games. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. I think it was like back in 2009 or something like that, right? Or 10. I'm playing Grand Theft Auto, right? And I'm like, I forgot which one it was, right? But it was with the big map, right? I'm playing it. I got all the guns, IP. I got all the businesses, IP. I got all the girls, right? My money's stupid high. You feel me? I'm playing with the cops. I'm opening up businesses, picking up a shorty, riding the music in a drop top, customizing my cars. So I spent how many hours doing it? And then when I looked at my regular life, my net income was no more than $1,000. I own 0 businesses. I had literally like no girls like that. So I was like, damn, I built up the avatar, but I ain't built up myself. I never played video games ever again in my life after that. Because I just thought, why build that character up on Madden and NBA 2K when I could build myself up with the same amount of man hours and then reap the benefits, not in a virtual world, but in real life in real time. So once I mapped that out and once I realized that, I didn't win the Super Bowl when the Ravens won. I ain't getting nothing. I ain't getting no celebration. I ain't getting no Nike deal. I ain't getting nothing. So technically, what's his name? Ray Lewis, he won the Super Bowl, not me. That's a cap. That's a fallacy. That's the, gladiator games. So once I gave up all that other stuff, I became very productive in different ways, but I slowly learned over time. So what I want guys and ladies and whoever to do is to shorten that learning curve. We've understood it. I don't want you to have to go through all the same dead ends that I went through. Let me show you the way out. 5 years, millionaire status.
Shout out to Obstacles to Opportunities. We'll have that Millionaire Status 5-year stream coming very soon. Shout out to Graylin Gadsden, who just hit my Cash App. He sent £3.64. Shout out for him to send that Cash App. He says here for you, Opportunity. Ask him why he's not coming back to the US. So Opportunity, why are you not coming back to the US? What's your reasons why?
'Cause I'm free. 'Cause I'm free. Look at the back screen. You see those ladies? They were some nice ladies, man. I'm staying overseas, man. What you mean? Well, I'm not coming back to the back of the States. I'm not going to the back of the bus. No, but on a serious note, I lived there like 18 years. You understand? I lived there. I lived there. When I came 18, then I went to the military, and so I lived in America before. I'd done that. Been there, done that. The rest of the planet, my dude, is available. IP, you remember how it was? Well, you don't remember, but you read a book and seen a movie, how somebody would have to travel on the Mayflower for 8 weeks, you know what I'm saying? On the waters like this to get to across the Atlantic or whatever. Or, they had to pull a Marco Polo or a Mansa Musa and navigate the 7 seas in order to get to a different country. Where now we can get to another country on the plane, 3 hours, laid back, chilling, sipping on Java juice. So with that being said, I'm going to explore. I'm going to experience life that goes well beyond the shores of North America. And because I can, most people in the world can't even do that. They don't have money to travel like that. They don't have money to live in places overseas. I do. And luckily, because my mom and my pops was in America, that's an opportunity for me. So I'm going to utilize it. I'm going to over leverage that. So I'm not going to come back to America because, like I said, it's just not like I'm trying to experience a different style of life, culture, customs. It's not only one way to live this life, gentlemen. And Mexico, whether it be Mexico and places in Asia and Africa, they have amazing experiences and things you can learn. So just don't. Why? You got to almost prove why I should go back to America, right? Versus why don't I go back? The only thing I go back for is my grandma, which is 90 years old. That's the only reason I go back in particular. And of course, like I told you earlier, to shake hands and give gifts to the people that I do business with. Outside of that, y'all can have it.
Damn, shout out to Opportunity for answering that question. Shout out to Russian Spy Sleazeball for the $2 super chat. He says, just release our YouTube gel. What's the Intel IP? The Intel is, brother, we spoke about Greece. We spoke about Opportunity moving to Mexico again. He dropped a great comment regarding mindset. Get out there, the world is your oyster. But this stream will be on my channel. As soon as I finish it, I will upload it straight to my YouTube channel, so you can rewind and watch that again, brother. Okay. Shout out to Russian Spy Sleazeball for the $2 super chat, brothers. Feel free to Cash App, and feel free to super chat any questions, or if you want to support the channel, Cash App is the first option. Super chat second, whichever one suits you. That'd be great. It's a lot of hard work on my end. It's not easy staying up this late in the UK time when it's 4 a.m. I'm literally tired, but brothers need this intel. Brothers need this intel. What's R&B? We don't allow. I'm gonna put you on timeout, R&B, because that comment there, YouTube doesn't like that. You're talking about we don't allow American. What are you on about? I'm gonna put you on timeout there because I don't want no heat on my channel. You brothers, you need to call in, brothers. You need to calm down, brothers, on the live stream comments. I might start timing out a bunch of people. Keep it smart, keep it cordial. Don't make any allegations. Don't be talking out your neck. Or I will start timing people out because I don't want no heat on my channel. I worked too hard on this channel to get where it is right now, and I still don't get the props that I deserve. So I don't want no heat. Carry on, bro.
Also, IP, you got to think about it like this. I think it, and I flip it this way too. IP, man, my people done came too far for me to come. I don't look. When it comes to a lot of different things, IP, I just think different. When it comes down to all the issues that people like to run in, I'm black and I'm coming here. Like, let me ask you something, IP. Now, would you rather be in today with all the issues that there are, right? Or would you rather be when we were still in chains on the plantation or fighting the Zulu wars against the early European invaders? Like, other people had it way worse. So anything that's happening now ain't nothing in comparison to what happened before. And they made it through. They fought the fight. They made it, better. They stormed it through the stormy weather. So I'm living my best life and putting on is going to make everything happen in respects to my ancestors because they didn't clap that hard for me to be sitting here playing John Madden. They didn't clap that hard for me to be sitting up here complaining about somebody, the way they look at me and what they thought in their head and the way they feel about me. Man, cap. All that work they put in, you talking about people had the chains on their neck and things stuffed in their mouth and they was getting shot and popped and hanged and roped and lynched. And now you like, oh, they don't think I should be in this store. Oh my gosh, I don't like, man, I don't care about none of that, bro. They never stopped them and they never gonna stop me. And I'm gonna double up, triple up, quadruple up, and I'm gonna make it worse, man. It's gonna be the coldest summer, the hottest winter, and we gonna make it bubble, man. Winter's coming, man. So at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna make it happen regardless. My people been through too much, man. I'm doing this for the ancestors. I got millions because of the ancestors, bro. So therefore, I'm putting on. They sitting in the sky, they sitting wherever, in the plains, wherever, and they saying keep pushing, keep making it happen. We wish we could do that. We wish we could be living that life. We wish we could travel, go all over the world, open up businesses, open up shopping opportunity, and put people on and talk to people in Africa, talk to people in Asia. Like, we wish we can do that. So for me, I ain't got no excuses, bro. I ain't complaining at all. We gonna make it happen.
That's what's up. Shout out to Opportunity for another great speech. You know, do it for the ancestors. They went through a lot during slavery, Jim Crow, discrimination. We got to make sure we become millionaires, billionaires in our lifetimes. We start running this world, running Africa, controlling our resources, making money off the diamonds in Africa, you know, our oil, you know, brothers, that's our birthright, Africa. Whether you're Black American, whether you're Black British, whether you're Black Canadian, our birthright is Africa. We should run our continent. We should run the countries in Africa, and we will very soon. Let's get this money, let's get this wealth, and let's get these riches.
I think you got a troll.
Who's a troll?
Look, check out in the comments.
Oh, come on, man. You trolls. Flipping heck. You trolls. Oh, man. Shout out to Opportunity for pointing out that troll and the brothers in the live stream chat too. Shout out to Fernando Tanner for the $10 super chat. He says, great content. Thank you so much for the super chat, brother. It's much appreciated. I'm happy that you're enjoying the content. Shout out to Russian Spy Sleazeball for the $5 super chat. He says, of obstacles, please return to US and admit your millions to single moms. Single moms. And I told you, brothers, no swearing. Don't swear on my channel. Man up for the community. That's a funny comment, but Russian Spy Sleazeball, can you not swear on my channel anymore? No swearing, anyone. My brothers, keep it PG, keep it cordial, no swearing. That was a funny statement. Oh, man. God.
You're right. You're right. I'm not, what is it called? I'm not the stepdad. I'm the man that stepped up. No, man.
God damn, man. Shout out to Conrad Grant for the $2 super chat. He says, IP, obstacles to opportunities, is dropping gems. Yes, indeed. The brother dropped gems a couple weeks ago, actually, regarding real estate investing. I need to rewatch that stream, but when I was watching that live, the brother was dropping gems. Real estate is another avenue for brothers to create wealth. Opportunity makes money in crypto, real estate, and other avenues. Let's get this money. Let's get this wealth. Let's get these riches. Awesome, brothers. Kingu, do you have a question? A couple questions for Opportunity?
Why, yes, I do, Mr. IP. Question is this: what are the processes from transferring from America to Mexico? Like, when you have your passport and you have like the little visa thing, it's like, is it a working visa, resident visas, or traveling visa? Like what are the requirements and steps to go from A to B?
So earlier I was speaking, also drink water. Everybody should be drinking water. So what's it called? For what I do, the company takes care of that. For other people who don't have that, then of course it's always good to get in contact with the companies that make it happen. So if you put like immigration company, Mexico, a big company in America is HBTV visas. It's something like that, but just put visas and immigration visas and stuff like that. The company takes care of everything. You got to pay them, of course, but they'll take care of all that. And then they'll strategize with you. Okay, you want to go to this country? Okay, you're from America. Okay, here's the requirements for this and this and this. Okay, so this is what you need to do in order to migrate here. This is the type of visa we can get you. This is how much the service costs for us to get it. This is what you need to do on your side. And then this is how we work it. So definitely Paraguay is one of the most easiest places, not only to get a visa to, but to get a residency in. So that's a place that most people kind of, map out and work their way out. And then there's different types of ways. But once again, I always advise go into those people who specialize in it. There's always a service in America for a lot of things. So the same thing comes with real estate. When people are like, what do I do with the taxes? I heard you say this. I said, go get a real estate CPA. That's it. You don't need to know all the tax code. It don't need to go that deep. You'll go to somebody, and if you know a little bit, you know which ones are good ones and which ones are bad. So once again, same thing with this. Instead of trying to figure it out yourself and be like at the embassy, holding your papers and your documents, handing over your phone, like, and then up in there like, ¿Cómo estás? I want to go to Mexico, and all that other stuff. Like with other people, you just pay a company to do it, and then they just next thing you know, they'll call you and be like, "Hey man, you want 5 years or you want 20? Because we here at bump it. We can get you 20 if you want." So that's how that works. So I always use those processes and those companies for immigration.
Okay. That's what's up. Do you have any more questions?
And I learned that from big business. Like my companies that I work for, they always use it. So they'd be like, I'll go somewhere. They're like, hey, you're going to Australia. And I'm like, okay, what I need to do? They're like, oh, no, somebody will message you. Her name is this. She's from this company. They'll handle the whole process. We don't do that. And then I'll be like, oh, okay. And then they reach out and then they start the immigration for me.
Fantastic, bro. Any more questions, Kingu?
One more. Can you own residency in I know it makes like a dumb question, but can you like own your own house from in Mexico, like build it up, vice versa?
Yeah. First of all, there's no dumb question that you ask. The only dumb questions is for the unasked questions. So no, it's really not, bro. I mean, why would you know about ownership rights in Mexico? Like, you're in America just living. So it's not a dumb question. So from my reading of the law, and then I'm not a real estate attorney, but yes, you can have ownership in America, in Mexico of real estate. There's only some restrictions, and that's on land and property that's close to the borders of Mexico. So, they don't want you to own a bunch of land closer, and you be like, technically, this is America, So they're careful on that, and then of course close to military bases. But outside of that, everything's basically more free game. So you do have ownership, and this is free title, freehold. That means you own it outright. There's no lease. It's not like a leasing deal. So just make sure that's the thing, but you can own and freehold and be an American, and there's no requirements like citizenship and stuff like that. And of course, if you go to the proper individuals, meaning real estate company, brokerage company, and ask them and request, hey, before I buy a said property, do you know of any benefits or can point me in the right direction of how I can leverage purchasing this property into something like a residency or a permit? And then they'll let you know, like, yes, we do know somebody. This is their number. You can talk to this attorney, and they'll be able to help parlay, hey, I bought this property. It's worth X amount of dollars. Can I get residency? And then the two goes hand in hand. So you got to do it properly because, a real estate company is just going to sell you the property. You got to ask the right questions, and then they'll point you in the right direction, or they'll have the service themselves. But the answer is yes.
Okay.
Fantastic. Oh, carry on, bro. Sorry.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, shout out to Kingu Kitsune for the great questions, brother. You've been a huge part of this live stream, Kingu. You're answering the right questions. You have the right mentality. I love when brothers call in right and have the right mentality. That's what I love hearing. It means that you're watching my videos, you're learning from my videos, you call in and you ask the right questions to the right people. Shout out to Kingu Kitsune. That's wonderful.
Is it Kingu?
Yes. Like,
okay, Kingu. Close your eyes. All right. Now imagine with me, maybe about 3 years from now. And I know that might seem like a long time, but rock with me. All right. We're going to put you in the huddle. We're going to get you that good game plan. We're going to strategize, and map out. You already done the fundamental work. If you told me you was on fries for the last 5 years, then we'll have some real work to do. But you already started laying down a foundation. We get in the huddle, we make the game plan, we strategize. I'm looking at a trajectory of about 3 years from now that King Goo, I'm gonna say, yo, pass me that ragu while we sitting on the beach in Italy, while we're laughing about, oh man, you remember on the IP channel, man, when you called in and at that time you was here, but now we're gonna be in a totally different dynamic. And whether we're in the shores of Italy or whether we're in the shores of Mexico or whether we're in Asia and Hong Kong, right? We're gonna be talking on Skype meetings. I'm gonna be laughing with the IP. You're gonna be laughing with King Goo on the Zoom call, and I'm gonna be like, all right, gentlemen, enough with the the games and the debauchery. We got serious business to do here. I'm looking at this winery. I checked everything out in particular, and I think it would be a wise investment for us. I want you guys to do the celebration cut when we close the deal. Hopefully, you all can fly out of here, but it's going to give us at least 30% return on our money. And y'all going to be like, man, I'm down with it. I'll move a couple of things. I'll make it happen. I get the thumbs up from IP. I get the thumbs up from King Goo. And the next thing you know, we're in South Africa, Cape Town, drinking in our winery. And all we got to do is put out an IG post. All the hot ladies, y'all could come, but y'all got to find your own way. And then that was because we ain't supporting no flights. And then they going to come and we're going to be laughing and we're going to be having a great time. That is reality for a group of men. That's reality for people in this world. And that's going to be your reality. All we have to do is put in the work.
Oh, shout out to Opportunity for that wonderful.
I'll see you in South Africa, Kingu.
I'll see you there, buddy.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's it, brothers. That's it, brothers.
You too, IP.
Yes. Opportunity. Are you from Chicago?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm from Maryland.
Oh, I thought you got a little bit of a Chicago accent.
Crab cakes. No, you messed that up. Crab cakes, man. I'm from MD all day. No.
Hey, shout out to Opportunity, brothers. There's still space on the live stream channel for you to call in. If no one calls in within the next 5-10 minutes, I'm going to end the stream. I think this has been a very incredible stream. It's been a classic, or again another classic live stream, for you brothers, so brothers
think how close we are to, like, what we were just talking about, and I actually got to close your eyes. Look how close we are, bro. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. Once again, like I said before, the lady who folded my laundry in Thailand when I had like a high school diploma and was in the military and receiving money on the 1st and the 15th, and it was only like $500. The lady who folded my laundry, she had 2 master's degrees, but she folded my laundry. In other places, bro, opportunity does not come like that. So, unless you are in the military and in politics or in abnormal, criminal organization industries, it's like it's a small window up from there. Like let's throw you in Mumbai in India. It's gonna be hard, man. So we in America, like, come on, man, let's make it happen. Just got to get in touch with the right people, and this is what this whole IP is about.
Yep. Shout out to Kingu Kutsune. Shout out to Opportunities. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, brother.
India.
I didn't hear that part, but I hope it was PG Opportunity. But
I said no disrespect to India.
Did you say anything about India?
No, because I said it would be super hard. If I threw you in India, it's super hard to do anything. So shout outs to anybody from India, but I'm just saying it's relatively hard. So
okay. All right, thanks for that, brother. Brothers, feel free to call in. Why is no one calling in? Don't be scared. Don't be frightened. We're all kind people. We're not going to laugh at you or anything. Call in, brothers. In the meantime, hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. If you can't hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chats. Both Cash Apps and both Super Chats are greatly appreciated. When I'm out here in the early hours of the morning, doing these live streams for you brothers, it's not easy. It takes a lot of toil Brothers, chill with the Indian woman talk. I told you, brothers, there'll be no live stream regarding Indian women on my channel. We brothers are not checking for them, so chill the Indian woman talk, okay? All right, chill on that. We ain't checking for them, okay? All right, hit the cash app, brothers. Hit the super chats. It'll be greatly appreciated. Wow, crazy live stream. Opportunity. You want to see something more, bro?
Oh, wait, troll
Yeah,
alert.
blocked. He's
Okay,
blocked. He or she is blocked. What the? Block user. You gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Is the troll still there? All right, carry on, opportunity.
Wait, hold on, I have myself mute. Man, Mexico. That's what we're going. Dun dun da da dun da 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 da. I'm not gonna be doing no salsa, you know, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. Da 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 da.
We have a caller, Leonard R. Roy. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on? I chimed in kind of late. I was going on YouTube, and I was like, well, click live, see who's live. And the thing that more so than anything that drew me to chime in is the fact that you do not want any of that derogatory language that many use. They have to speak like sensible human beings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the main draw. Now I heard the brother earlier, he was talking about having ownership of land and property in Mexico, as long as it wasn't too close to the border and other restrictions and such. And I was like, okay, that's, man, that sounds like a very good idea, because see, I know someone that they live in Manchester. They're from Chicago, and they go back and forth, pretty much. But they've been living in Manchester for like, just for decades, and owns a spot in Manchester, and travels back to the States.
Mm-hmm.
And this encourages me to ask him, okay, so how did you work that situation?
Okay, before you answer that question, opportunity, I got a super chat. Shout out to Russian Spy Sleazeball for the $2 super chat. He says, I guess IP is the ambassador of black men. I don't know what you're on about, bro, but carry on, opportunity.
I try to give you an ambassadorship.
But shout out to Russian Spy Sleazeball. Carry on, brother.
Yeah. So what was the question in particular about the Mexico in particular? How did I go about that?
Yes, that's the Mexico question. Yes.
Yeah. So, it's funny, like, Century 21, Remax, and companies like this in America. So
Yeah.
they have branches in Mexico. And so the same business, the same structure, the same culture, same process is implemented in Mexico. And I say that because, you could be more comfortable with those versus just going into Eduardo's real estate brokerage firm. I would say, like, go to one where, like, Remax.
You will want to go someplace that has a more reputable name.
Exactly. And going in, and they're more likely prone to deal with more American customers, so they're more aware of what it's going to take for you as being American to invest in said property or real estate. And that way also, too, once again, brokerage firms are not lawyers. So you have to seek legal advice from an attorney that specializes in real estate. So with that being said, they're going to know those people. They're going to have those people because they do deals and they close deals, and, there's attorneys. So having a combination of that American brand, that's a brokerage firm, and then also a good attorney that specializes in real estate, that's going to be the individual that you're going to make sure your Google information, your research, your due diligence is actually accurate. The lawyers are going to be there like, yes, you can. This is what you can't. You're right about that. Okay, cool. We're looking over the deal. Everything's spelled out. Wait, hold on. Got to get this documentation. And then you get it, or you get them to get it. So they're going to guide the process and make sure everything's done appropriately and above board. And that's what you want. And between those two, you can get your questions answered. You can start drafting out, what does it look like in here, whether it's land, a penthouse, or a villa, whatever, and start making it into reality. They're going to help you do that.
Right.
All right,
Yeah.
I've got a cash app. So real quick, bro. Shout out to Jesse for the £5 cash app. He says, for great stream, how do you get the can-do attitude? That's a question for you, Opportunity. How can you get the can-do attitude?
Okay, got you. And then I just wanted to say, can I address the last thing?
Yeah, yes, definitely, yes.
And then also, I listened to another thing called Nomad Capitalist, but basically they just say, like, go where you're treated the best. You know, nobody owns us. We're not plants. We navigated this world first, and it is ours. So I can go anywhere I want. And then going to the other question of what you just said, say it one more time.
Oh yeah. So okay, go on.
I got to sneeze.
Okay, go on, Leonard. Say your question, bro.
Okay, I got it. It went away. You know, sometimes it does that with me. It's weird. Were you talking about my question or the brother from England?
No, okay, I think IP read off a question and I had to answer.
Yeah, okay, hold on, Leonard. Hold on, Leonard. I'll come at you afterwards, okay, brother? Put yourself on mute, bro. Thank you, bro. That's much appreciated. Opportunity. Please avoid shout out other channels. You know, because they don't give. I know big channels watch my videos, but they don't give me props. So until they give me props, let's not give any shouts of any other channels. But it's all good, brother. So the question for you, Opportunity, is from Jesse for the £5 super chat. He says, for great stream, how did you get the can-do attitude? Question to you, bro. How did you get the can-do attitude to get out there to chase your dreams, bro?
The combination of things. For me, particular, Dr. Amos Wilson, he gave me like a real in-depth mentality that I have now. But he might not be for everybody's liking. So what I just suggest is, like, you know, Les Brown, great people like that are out there. You could type these people in, Google Rich Dad, Poor Dad, these different types of books you can read. So it's always good to, if you check out my Instagram, right, and you scroll through it, let me say, shorties with the package and packing, that's not going to be the mix of my news feed. What you're going to see is all investment channels, all real estate channels, everything that's related to those types of, investments and assets. And that's what my daily consumption is. I think in marketing, they basically say the slogan, if you don't program your mind, somebody else will. So for me, I just control the programming that comes into my mind. And then after a while, it takes over me, kind of like what we say, it's nature versus nurture and all this other stuff, right? But if you just get in front of the right information, change the information that gets in front of you, and the same thing goes for the people, then that's going to slowly start making a change in your life. And it's going to slowly start giving you a mentality of a can do. So, birds of the same feather flock together, all these other terms that you heard before, right? So once again, get yourself in that. And I think women leverage this pretty well. Like, women are understanding, like, I'm going to take Instagram and I'm going to leverage Instagram and get myself, of course, the ability to have access to men of different caliber all over the world. And for us, we don't look at social networking, media, and information as a platform to do that. Remember, YouTube is the biggest platform for how to do and do it yourself projects. People come there. That's the top #1 segment of it. And then you have, after that, product reviews and stuff like that. And then after that, it's entertainment and education. So all we have to do is start figuring out and utilizing these YouTubes and these channels to how to do. And you know it yourself, right? Your investment and your real estate portfolio and all this, that's the lowest views. But all the other stuff gets higher views. So we have to change that behavior. And we have to, like I said, if you don't control the information, then somebody will control you. If you don't control it, and if you don't program yourself, I'm guaranteeing you 150% someone's going to control you. Think about it, IP. None of these rappers know anything about no Balenciaga and Saint Laurent, and they never even been in these places. They couldn't even identify them on the map. But somebody's programmed them, or they had the program run on them. So that's all, they attach to it. They don't know nothing about it. So once again, program yourself. Don't allow nobody to program you.
Awesome. Thanks for that, brother. Much appreciated. So let me go back to, I hope I answered your questions, Jesse. Leonard Roy, you wanted more questions to ask opportunity?
Okay, yeah. Well, I had a question, but what he said just a moment ago, that man, that was fire. It's all in the program. See, he being a former military man, just like myself, I know that he probably went through the same degree of ridicule from leaving the environment he was in to check out the military and see, well, what's the advantages here for me? And you would come back and you would tell people the advantages and how you could get out here, get out, do this, do that. Like you hear rappers, they don't talk about Lorette Lamar, Spain, Costa Brava. They don't talk about that. They never been there. And those are some swinging places, but they don't talk about them. So yeah, that's true. It's all in the programming, and that falls right into the can-do attitude thing. If you're a self-starter, I mean, if you could just look around yourself and see your environment, and internally, look, I deserve better. No, I was not born to live like this. I mean, like I said, I'm from Chicago. They have currently 611 murders, like 57 this month, and it's about to be the 20th day of the month, but it's 57 murders already. I mean, I knew as a child growing up, I deserved better than that. I was born to live better, so I left that behind. Some people, they just succumb to their environment, and they get into that. It's a term they use here, but that's just how it is. No, that's not just how it is. A lot of people don't realize you could predict your future, track your future rather. The things you do today determine what your tomorrow will bring. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't have that mentality. And in channels like yours, I love channels like this because you all are speaking basic common sense, passing on good and great information, and not the drama of who did what and said what about who and all of this stuff that makes no money. What do they say? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. You all are not into the drama of it all. So, I really appreciate YouTube channels like yours that speak to things that you could do to help yourself, self-help, instead of situations of emotional feelings and variants thereof and people trying to be popular. But as to the question, it was like I said, a buddy of mine. I never asked him. I have to call him and ask him sometime. But he has a house in Manchester, but he travels back and forth between the United States, and he's still a United States citizen, but he actively DJs and does music and stuff over in England. So it's like, how do you work? How do you work that bridge or build that bridge and work that? If you may happen to know.
Yeah, it's all about, like I was saying, leveraging that ability or those companies that do know the information and does know the information.
Okay.
And the internet's like amazing, man. I learned a lot. Like all this stuff that I have learned, I learned through the internet, but I also reach out to these companies and then they supply you with more information, more context to it. And so at the end of the day, I'm not just, aimlessly walking around trying to figure things out by myself. They're like, hey, no, Mister, this is how we do it. This is how this gets done, etc. Like, ask me if I knew anything about right here. Let me see. That's a property that's being built on in Tanzania, right on a beach called Zanzibar
Hold
in
on.
East Africa. And I didn't know not much about it until they, of course, like, I had to learn, understand, get the proper attorneys, and she walked me through the process. So as you can see, that's the building. They just finished the outbuild, and I want to at least so you can see like the back area of right not too far from the beach. Did I know anything about buying property in Zanzibar in Tanzania? No. But it took those people and then those people that knew the right information, and then they gave me the information. Here we go. And they gave me the information, and I was able to make the investment. So it's massive amounts of opportunity. As you can see, it's not too far from the beach. That's the site. It's slowly being built out. As you can see, it's like a block away from the sandy beaches where people do a lot of kite surfing. Didn't know anything about Tanzania, but I figured it out. So, like I said, leverage your relationship with brokerage firms and lawyers, and they'll get you in the right direction. It's only people mess up, right? When they go to, no disrespect to Enrique, but they walk into Enrique's brokerage firm, or they know a friend of a friend, and then they use the friend relationship. I know a guy that know a guy. Let me hook you up, and that stuff, not always, it could turn out ugly. So therefore, use something that's, like I said, a reputable business, and then the proper representation. Always have a lawyer.
All right, great questions, Leonard Roy.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm gonna drop off so someone else that is interested in some good information can come on and enjoy all this good information that's being passed out, on this stream. It was very informative, and if no one else appreciates what you guys are doing, I appreciate it.
Okay, before you go, what's it called, Leonard? Are you a new viewer to my channel?
Yeah, I'm going to click subscribe after, because I'm on my phone right now, not my laptop, so I have to.
Oh, so
I can't have up. I can't have two things going on at once. I have an Android.
That's fine, brother. So this is your first time actually watching a video of mine.
Yes, it is. First time. Yes.
Oh wow! Welcome, Leonard Roy. Welcome, brother. It's glad to see you here, brother. It's glad that you want to get this knowledge and information. So welcome aboard, brother. I hope you like my channel. So when you subscribe, make sure you press the notification bell to all, so you never miss a post, and upload, or live stream from me. So every time I go live, you get a notification. So make sure you press that bell button to all and to always, so you never miss a post from me. And tomorrow, when you have time, go through my content. I have many similar content similar to this video. If you're into traveling, if you're into foreign women, whether it's Ethiopian woman, Costa Rican woman, Japanese woman, Russian woman, Swedish woman, it's all on my channel, brother. So welcome to the International Passport Movement. Everyone in the live stream chat, say hello to Leonard Roy. Welcome him to the passport community. Just say welcome, brother. Welcome, Leonard. Welcome. Make him feel home. So Leonard Roy, if you look at the live stream comments, everyone's going to say hello to you. They're all going to say welcome, Leonard. So I like doing that just so we all feel at home. We're all brothers. We all need to support each other. And Leonard, join the Facebook group as well, brother. So here's a link to my Facebook group, Leonard. Here it is, bro.
Okay, well, with my Facebook page, I stay in Facebook jail because I'm so controversial. So
do you have Twitter or IG?
Yeah, I've got Instagram. Is the same as spelled here, Leonard Roy. I'm the only one. I mean, I'm so easy to find online. There's only one Leonard RROY.
Hold on, brother.
Online.
So here's my Instagram here, brother. So reach out to me. Here it is on the screen. International Passport 5. You can follow me on there. Send me a DM, bro. I will personally call you. I like calling new subscribers just to see how they're doing in life, their traveling plans, how I can help them out in terms of career direction. So Leonard, reach out to me on IG. That's it, International Passport 5. I will give you a call.
International Passport 5. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, brother.
All right. You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, bro.
right.
Shout out to Ian Bins for the $10 super chat. He says the 68.60 is $50 worth in US to pounds exchange rate. I want to come and catch a Man City match, even though Man City and Liverpool are my team. I will link with you. So the $10 is to cover the $30. Oh, thank you, bro. That's crazy, bro. Thank you very much for that super chat, bro. It just shows that brothers are out here supporting. Thank you for your support so much, brothers. I greatly appreciate it. If you want to support my channel, subscribe, press the notification bell to all so you never miss a post, upload, or live stream from me. Also, feel free to support the channel through the Cash App and the super chats. It's all greatly appreciated. You validate my hard work by donating to the channel. Trust me, brothers, it's a lot of hard work. You know, I don't get any sleep. I have a lot of technical issues I need to fix. You know, I reach out to a lot of people to set up these live streams. You know, it's very tough what I do on this YouTube space. So please support the movement and the channel through Cash Apps or super chats. Thank you, brothers. Let me see. Kingu, do you have any last questions for Opportunity?
Unfortunately, Mr. IP, I have no further questions.
That's okay, brother. You asked great questions, bro. And trust me, everything's gonna be okay, bro. Don't stress out. Believe in yourself. Remember that you have a military background. There are many programs out there that you can benefit from, bro. You just need the right direction, the right career advice, the right mentors. And this channel, this space is here to help you out, brother. Okay. We all have each other's backs. We're all brothers, and we will all thrive together. Okay.
Okay, Mr. IP.
So if no one else is going to call in, doesn't look like it, I'm going to end this stream in 5-10 minutes. But I want to give the floor, of course, to Opportunity. You know, bro, please speak on, you know, motivation, what's on your mind, before I end the stream.
And it's okay if I do a shameless plug. I don't want to violate your rules on myself, not on nobody.
Oh yeah, no, on yourself. No, actually, no, that's fine, brother. If you want to promote a business, something, go on, brother.
All right, so the channel is Obstacles to Opportunity. You guys can contact me. Type in Obstacles to Opportunity in the YouTube. Also, I got IG. It's obstacle_2_opportunities. Once you go to the YouTube, it's connected to everything. It's connected to the Patreon. It's connected to everything. We also got merch over there, Obstacles to Opportunity. We got the Scarface blimp, The World is Yours. So that's how we go. And that's what we believe. The world is yours. Big slogan is hotwire your mind. So whether it's you, Kingu, definitely contact me, man. I want to streamline veterans. They're definitely missing out on a lot of benefits and programs that's available. But it's okay. We're going to make it. It's done. So you already did the hard work via the service. So that's the upswing about it. Put a smile on your face. You're about to be rich. So with that being said, you guys hit me. There we go. You guys hit me up, man. Y'all, I showed it to you guys. Y'all seen it. Verified, proven success, Obama type stuff. I approve this message that IP is sending out to you guys. I'll focus on whatever, man. Whether you want to travel women, the business, whatever. I'm not against anybody doing whatever they want to do to make them happy. All I'm about is us winning. It's a win-win situation for all of us. Obstacles to opportunity. We all we got is what I constantly say on the channel, and that ain't nothing but the truth. Much love and respect to International Passport. Kingu for amazing questions that he's been hitting us with the whole time. And then also all the people in the chat, the supporters, the subscribers, and everything, man. I love you guys, man. On the road to riches, baby. Let's go. Next thing you know, you're going to see me in Mexico. I'm going to have a little funky something. Bring me a little, chinchilla, whatever, sentarita. We're going to be grooving, baby. So let's get it, man. Life is ours. The planet is ours. Let's make it happen. The world is yours.
The world is yours. Whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's yours. Shout out to Nas. It's yours. It's yours. Whose world is this? It's mine, it's mine. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this? It's yours. Yeah. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. It's our world, brothers. It is going to be our world very soon. I know we're going through a hard time in the West, in Africa, and all around the world, but trust me, nothing is permanent. We are going to rise socially, economically, financially. We're going to get a lot of power, a lot of successes for every brother on this earth. I know it. And shout out to Opportunity. Much more successes to his way. Much health, wealth, riches, long life to Opportunity. I hope his $1 million stock portfolio turns to 50 million a year from now, 100 million 10 years from now. That's what I want to see brothers do and succeed and thrive. Shout out to Opportunity. I want to say, brothers, it's been a great live stream. Thank you so much for Opportunity. And Kingu Kitsune, brother, you said some amazing questions, brother. You know, you're very smart, brother. Have some confidence, believe in yourself. You're going places in this world, okay, brother? You are going places. Okay, so keep the faith, keep strong, bro. And I will see you, Kingu, on the live stream tomorrow. So, brothers, I have a live stream tomorrow with Tony Berry. Tony Berry is coming back, and hopefully, Opportunity can chime in on that stream tomorrow if he has time. We're going to talk about how do you define what a high value man is and what a high value woman is. You know, as brothers who watch my channel, eventually you are going to become high value men, because you know, the information that you get from Opportunity, from Theo and Tony, will turn you to high value men. You know, millionaires in 5 years, 10 years. So, brothers, you know, during that stream tomorrow, we have Tony Berry. That should be a great stream. And I can't wait to see brothers participate, and Opportunity as well, if he has time. Opportunity, I'll reach out to you again to set up that how to become a millionaire in 5 years. But of course, according to your schedule. So you let me know when you're free next. I know you're very busy planning your trip. Fantastic. Shout out to Conrad Grant for the $2 super chat. He says, thanks, obstacles to opportunities for this intel. Yes, brother, it's much appreciated, bro. Thank you so much, brother. Shout out to Jay Bones is in the chat. What's up, Jay Bones? Hope you enjoy this live stream. So, brothers, feel free to hit the Cash App. You know, when the stream ends, my Cash App is still open. You know, feel free to donate to the channel through the Cash App. Much appreciated. And of course, before I end the stream, feel free to Cash App any more donations for the channel. It is much appreciated. Opportunities, you want to say anything else, or are you good, bro?
Nah, much appreciated to you. Viva la Mexico, somebody said. But much respects. Thanks for, like I said, having me on the channel. I really do appreciate it. Thanks to all your subscribers that listen to me. And also, you know, I wanted to just add a little bit, you know, also, you know, the goal for me, I love wanting to be a millionaire, etc. But even if it's to the average guy who says, I don't have that grand of aspirations, don't worry. We'll have investment vehicles that you can invest in also at a later point. But I do want to say, you know, once you open that door to the international global marketplace, you are high value. Only in America, you're getting marginalized. So with that being said, at your current, we're going to look to revise a couple of things, but nevertheless, we're going to get you on the right path. And I respect you, International Passport. Thanks for having me on the channel. Thanks for supporting. And man, I can't wait till the next installment. I'll see if I can make it on for the next one tomorrow. So yes. I'll see if I can make it on, come in before I head out to go to work. So much appreciated. Respects to everybody, man. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. You are important. You are amazing. Keep focused. I like the lack of drama. I like everything that you're doing. And even if I didn't, I would still support you, because we can agree to disagree. I'm worried about you just doing what you believe is the best you can do. And that's all. So much respects to you, man.
Thank you, brother. Carlton Banks, feel free to super chat your question or Cash App your question. Or Carlton, I'll give you 5 minutes to call in. So Carlton Banks, you can call in, brother. If you have any more questions for Opportunity, I'll give you that chance. If you can't call in, super chat your question or Cash App your question, and I'll get obstacles to Opportunity to answer your question. In the meantime, let me sing a song. I'm joking, brothers. I ain't singing that.
I was about to say, man. What are you about to say?
Nah, man.
So let me just show y'all some inventory. And this is just a friend that's going to be, you know, meeting me in Mexico and hooking some things up for me. Y'all want to see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Let me see. Let me pull it up. All right, I'm gonna try to pull up the picture because I don't want a name and a business to be out there like that. Let's see. We're gonna pull it up. We're gonna pull it up. I don't know. Is y'all ready, IP?
We ready, bro. We ready.
You ready? You sure, man? All right, I'm just gonna do this one. This is a good one. All right, let me go ahead and pull that bad boy up. Done. Done. Save. All right, here we go. Go ahead and pull that bad boy up on the screen for you real quick, Icky. All right, here we go. So y'all can't. Yeah.
Ooh, is that in Mexico?
Yeah, that's Mexico, baby.
Damn, is she waiting for you, bro?
What you think? Let's get it, man.
Let's get it, man.
Let's get it, man.
We got
So
a couple honeys waiting for the legend opportunities. He's gonna have a great time in Mexico. I know that for a fact.
Now she's going. She's going to say my friend, right? Because you know she has access to so many beautiful women. So I usually, you know, maneuver like that. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna hit the first one in the door. I'm up, come in, you know, apply diplomacy, and she's gonna open the floodgate to all the top baddies that she does modeling with, etc. stuff. And that's where
Did you meet her? Did you meet her on Tinder?
No, one of my friends, he was living in Colombia, and he knew her from Colombia. And then when we went to he met her from a friend of friend that he knew in Colombia, like Bogota, and then he went out to Colombia, like Medellin, and then they met, and then we all met because I went to go meet him down in Medellin, and we had a good time there. And we knew her from there. So we knew her from the past. She was real cool. We turned out with her. She was an amazing girl. She's got good character. And now she's there. So I was like, reached out to her. She's like, yo, come through, Poppy. Like, it's all going to be lit. It's a great place, Mexico City. She gave me all the information I needed and stuff like that. So, you know, it just means access to more better leads, man. She's my lead. She's going to bust me through the door. You feel me?
There you go,
that
bro.
type of wing woman.
Let me bring in so last question for the night. Shout out to Carlton Banks for the $2 super chat. He says, I've heard Mexicanas were the most unfaithful. Is that true so far, based on what you've heard? Opportunity?
I haven't. I wouldn't know. Because you know, I don't know any database that say that. So unless somebody says that, then maybe that's their experience. I don't know. But I don't care. I'm faithful. I'm faithful to my game, baby. I'm on point. I don't care what they doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm faithful. I'm faithful to the game, faithful to making money, faithful to building up the empire, faithful to making things happen. So whatever they doing is whatever they doing. It doesn't matter, man.
All right.
Human nature too, so it's all good.
Shout out to opportunities. I'm going to end the live stream right now, brothers. You know, I'm going to end it very soon. Again, feel free to hit the super chats right now. Feel free to send through the Cash App. Like I said, YouTube takes a 30% cut of super chats. Cash App, no, the full money comes through to me. So please Cash App when you can. If you can't Cash App for some reason, super chats are you can use as an alternative. So Cash App first, super chats, that'd be great, brothers. Again, so it's my turn to end the stream. I want to say a huge thank you to Opportunities for taking the time out to do an almost 3-hour stream with me to actually to give us some valuable intel. It wasn't just about Mexico, it was about making money. It was him showing us a bit of his stock portfolio to give brothers encouragement. It was him giving brothers encouragement and a good mindset to go out there and get it. The world is our oyster. Don't be confined to the horrible walls of America and the UK. Get out there, get your passport, start making the right connections, because there's more to life. There's more to what you see than your community. You know, there's more to what you see than the country that you live in. It's not all about America and it's not all about the UK. Last but not least, again, here's the social media contacts you can reach me on. The Facebook group, here it is. Twitter, here it is, brothers. And my Instagram, here it is, brothers. Can everyone please hit the like button? If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button to support the channel. And when this video drops on my channel, can everyone please comment on this video? Comments help with the algorithm. We want to get as much brothers in this passport movement. A lot of people don't comment for some reason. I don't know why. We got over 55 people. There should be 50 comments, you know, by the time I wake up tomorrow. Why do I get so little comments? So brothers, please take the time out of your day. Just comment, say great live stream international passport, very helpful. And that's all you have to do, brothers. Again, huge thank you to everyone for taking part of this live stream. King Ukutsune, the new subscriber, Leonard Roy, and everyone else. It is greatly appreciated. So I will see all you brothers on the live stream tomorrow with Tony Berry. That should be a classic. And I hope to see everyone there. Everyone keep safe, acquire wealth, be healthy, get the money, look after yourselves, brothers. And I will see you all on my next live stream. Thank you to everyone. Shout out to Opportunities and take it easy, everyone. See you all in my next live stream. Peace out.